let's talk. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, that's where you guys, we talked about the last part of, the Strahd, Curse of Strahd, the wrap-up, and how 3 years had happened between the death of Strahd and when you guys set off to look for Captain Blackstrap Molasses, in which, remember, he gave you a letter, and he told you to meet you in Kyrios. Bunch of other details, exactly.
Archive it.
There were, there's a journey. There were children being manufactured upon said journey, and I'm just kidding. Well, we don't know.
I had to think of that. I was like, what do you mean?
So, anyways, yeah, you guys did all that good stuff, and then you went to Kyrios, and you found, because Blackstrap had told you to meet you in a tavern, and you guys went in there, and lo and behold, he has been captured. So, and that's where you met your good old friend Salarin from the crew, along with Dex.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of them are.
Good. So, Toward sitting there, because Salarin has just, gone over that he's been captured by the Black Hand, right? And that's when Toward pipes up and he's like, "Hey, what about the rest of the crew?" And you can see Dex comes up and says, "Yar, we got me and Salarin here. We also have Bradburn back at the ship. And then Niles, Digby, and Kip are all captured with the good captain, Yar."
How'd they get captured?
And he goes, "Yar, well, you see, Blackstrap and his crew, we split the crew 50-50. We had a
You never split the party.
You always split the party. Yar, it's the smartest thing to do. Yar.
Cover more ground that way.
Cover more, exactly. Well, you see, the good captain got captured by the spies of the Black Hand. They brought in a small stealthed vessel, Yar.
Mm-hmm.
And captured. I mean, the Black Hand is ever powerful,
Yes.
I mean, they're bastards themselves, but...
Could any of them be around us right now?
And he takes like a shifty look around the bar and he goes, "Yar, I don't know what there could and could not be, but I do know there are a few less Black Hand members here now."
Ooh, you killed some?
No, Yar, they have been taken off. I mean, who knows what the others got, but yeah. Niall, and I made a mistake a moment ago. Bradburn and Niall, they're back at the ship, Yar. And you see Tower and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I remember them." And, he goes, "Of course, you remember Bradburn and Niall, right?"
Why, of course I do. I'm part of the crew.
I just wanted to check you. And Digby and Kip. They've been captured.
Sometime, son.
Yar. I'm sorry. And he goes, "Well, what should we need to get at the good captain, but as Salarin was explaining, that it's been hours, almost a full day since the good captain's been captured."
When we awoke this morning, we found that he was gone. Any remaining symbols left behind just point to the Black Hand with everything that we've learned of the land since we've been here the past 6 months. It's quite disconcerting. And he, of course, had the map. We knew you would be coming in within the next day or two, or hoped at the very least.
And we can't be just walking into the Black Hand's capital city with just a crew of Yar. I mean, we may be some of the toughest pirates on the sea, Yar, but we don't, I'm not, it's been far too long by the time you realized, and they're already probably, Yar, by how fast the Black Hand moves, they're probably already back at Nazelli, Yar. And so what I'm saying is I think we need to come up with a plan. We need to... Yar! And Dex looks over, he goes, I think I might know of a man. Depending on what you guys want to do.
What's your name?
My name is Dex, Yar.
That's right.
The lizard folk.
And, who are the people on the ship?
Bradburn and Niall.
Okay. Bradburn and Niall.
Bradburn.
Bradburn.
3 teeth, they call him.
And Kip?
Kip is captured, Yar. Him and Digby were captured with the good captain. Who knows what's happened to them? But
I should be telling you.
He goes, so what do you think we should do, Yar? Because by this time, the Black Hand has him. So we could, Yar.
Yar.
Toward says, I don't know, what do you guys think we should do? I think we should somehow rescue the captain.
Yar.
We definitely need to rescue the captain, but I mean, we have to find where they are.
Yar, says Dex. And he goes, well, the Black Hand's capital. I'm just gonna make a few assumptions here, Yar, that he's been taken to Nazelli. That's where the Black Hand capital reigns supreme.
Okay.
So that's really all I know. I don't know how else you want to handle this, Yar. Because if we're thinking about it, the Black Hand is the city leader. And it's like walking in to this city, Yar. And he motions around. He goes, the gauntlet here is pretty powerful. You wouldn't, if the gauntlet had someone we wanted, we wouldn't just walk up to Yar, I don't know what we should do here, but I'm also saying I know of a man who used to be part of the Black Hand. And maybe he knows something.
Let's go talk to him.
He is a man who likes to keep to himself, and I might be betraying his trust, Yar, if I were to show you where he is. So we should just keep this with maybe a few of us going to talk to him, Yar. I don't know, maybe the ones that are conscious.
That works. That works with that. That works with me.
Tower says, me and Jog will stay here and keep. We're gonna go down to the ship and talk with Bradburn and Niall.
Yeah.
And Jog says, all right, and we'll do the same thing.
I walk up to Jog. I was like, what's that flashing across his eyes? And there's, if you look really closely, it says jog.exe has stopped responding.
He's just frozen. It's a little smiley face, frowny face with the blue screen.
Look in the recovery folder files. It might be underneath the new file name.
Yar, restart him. So Dex says, all right, so maybe just us four.
Yes.
Stick to it. Yar.
Yar, indeed.
Can I bring my monkey?
The best way to go.
But the monkey, is the monkey quiet?
Of course. He's whatever I want him to be.
Good. Yar. Well,
I see the fire in his
Eddie.
eyes.
Eddie is the man
And the
that we're
redness of his
after.
ass.
He lives in the heart.
That's what you should be scared of.
He's wanted. He used to be part of the Black Hand. He's not quite with them anymore. So we just need to, he's keeping a low profile. Let's go talk to him, Yar. Right now, I mean, it is past midnight. I think maybe we should wait till morn.
I agree. I'm gonna go fuck my wife.
What was that, Yar?
I wanna go fuck my wife! I say out loud.
And you see, like, the people, everyone in the bar looking over, like...
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! I wanna make sensual love with my bride!
Is Irina in the
No.
room right now?
No, she's on...
subtlety.
She's on the ship.
If subtlety was key here, you just fucking shattered it like a glass mirror, my friend.
He's trying to manufacture a child with his wife.
I'm trying with child.
Depending on her mood swings.
On her mood
He's just
slide.
giving him a blank stare.
Well, you've never had a wife, me boy.
Arr.
I'm starting to pick up some pirate slang by saying me.
Well, I know it's
And
been
boy.
a while.
Yes.
Well, hopefully, you can pick it up a little bit faster because you're kind of doing a bad job, Yar. Let's head out.
Okay.
So Dex starts walking out and he says, "And you're coming, right, Salarin, Yar?"
Are you daft? Of course I'm coming.
All right, Yar. Good. Because I'm just saying Yar, Salarin, because you're the head, and I'm, following your orders here.
You're but the thorax.
Exactly. There's a hierarchy, Yar. Us pirates are not such anarchists.
Well,
Yeah.
Or maybe we are, but
Yes.
only anarchist to everyone but ourselves, Yar! Anyways, so you guys head out, and I'm sorry. One last. Dex says, "Are we staying here, or are we gonna go back to the ship, or where should we sleep?"
I'm gonna sleep on our ship.
Cool, because I'm gonna say we send Toward and Jog back to the ship, our ship, Salarin.
Mm-hmm.
to stay the night with Digby and Kip and let them know what's happening. Sweet. Then we are gonna go where?
Our ship, the Strahd
We're
Slayer.
gonna go
The Strahd
catch his
Slayer. Oh, nice. Cool. Can I watch?
Sure.
wife.
As long
Sounds good to me.
As long as the waifu is down for it.
All right, let's go check in with the missus.
If she's down with that, she's a strange lass indeed.
I mean, I'm not saying she
Let me
will. I'm
tell
just, I can inquire.
So,
I mean, why
Are you even going to Jar?
are you gonna watch?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I have a peephole, so.
Yeah. I mean, we fuck in the common room, like
Yeah.
in the common chambers,
Yeah.
in a hammock. You
And-
have no idea the positions you can do in a hammock,
and you see
There's
Dex.
only like 3. Yeah.
and they're wild.
There's only 3, and 2 of them are pretty unorthodox.
Yeah.
So as Dex gets to the door, he goes,
One involves hanging from the rafters. We call it
Yes.
the pile driver.
One standing next to the next to it.
so, and we also want to
Usually
be,
only the swinging shaft.
subtle here, because I mean, I'm sure you guys have been pretty subtle up to this point, right,
Oh,
Yar?
yeah, we've never done anything
Totally.
outlandish.
Good,
and
'cause-
rebellious. Yeah.
Because the Gauntlet knows about our pirate ship.
Oh, and they
Yar.
definitely ran into us. too.
Yar?
Yeah.
He says, "What do you mean they Yar? They ran into Yar?
They boarded our ship as soon as we made port. I mean,
What did you tell them, Yar?
they know we have a map.
They, what do you mean they know you have a
Okay,
map?
here, who has the map?
The map?
Who has the map?
We have
Toward pulls out the map and he goes,
Yeah.
"Here's the map."
Here's the map. It's just the map of the, land.
Yar. Okay, well that's probably okay.
Yeah.
Is that all? Good. Then
Yeah,
we're good.
I mean but they definitely seemed.
Interested
They
in the
probably
map.
yes. I mean because Blackstrap did.
Oh,
and
that's
we also,
not bad. That's not bad because everyone's interested in the map,
Yeah,
so we're good.
We also said, Jog right here.
Uh-huh.
He sort of inquired that we know Blackstrap.
What? No.
And
Then we need to get down to this ship sneakily.
we may or may not have gotten off on the run, but with them.
Yeah.
With who?
With fucking oh my god, what
I have it.
yeah, what's his name?
Who did you get
He's
down
on the top
with?
of the
I
list.
have the distinct feeling.
No, he's not.
This is
Uh,
quite
Norman.
time.
Norman.
Norman, like the town guard, like the Colonel of Kyrios.
Yeah,
yeah, that bitch.
Darn, and he knows that you're looking for Blackstrap.
What time is the pizza?
I'm sure.
7:47.
I'm sure he can. I'm sure he's a smart man. I'm sure he can.
And
I think he has close eyes on us
as he looks
already.
like you guys are kind of standing over by the door, he looks back in the bar and he goes, I did see those guards looking over at us, so we definitely need to keep a low profile. I think if we're gonna get back to the ship, you know, just be prepared to talk our way out, because they know who we are, Yar.
Yes.
The Gauntlet knows that we are part of the crew, but they have nothing, part of the crew. Exactly. We're trying to keep a low profile here too.
Let me tell you, we never stand. We're chameleons.
Good. Let's go. So, do we want to sneak back to the ship, or do we want to go talk?
Don't believe it somehow. And knowing Toward, just
What do you mean? He can turn into animals. He keeps the lowest profile.
he can
of
turn
all.
into animals.
He keeps the lowest
Very
profile
subtle.
of us all.
Very
He says, so what should we do? What do you guys want to do? Should we sneak back to the ship? Should we just walk back? I mean, I'm cool with whatever. It's just we got to be ready to...
I say we just walk back. I feel like if we try to sneak back, it's suspicious.
I agree. In a sense, as long as we don't...
Well-
if we get caught, then we're suspicious.
Oh, then we'll just kill him.
Well-
if we don't get caught, we're good.
I think we should be separate. I don't think we should be seen leaving together and headed towards the same place.
I agree. And he goes, how about me and Salarin head out to your ship first, and then we meet you there?
Yes. You can spot our ship by a giant wooden monster at the head.
Arr, and he
Ents
goes,
head, yeah.
interesting. The gentle yet.
Takes me leave.
Anyways, so he goes, all right, then we'll meet you guys back at your ship.
Cool.
And you see, or you go, Salarin, everything, lead the way down to the docks. All right, and you see Salarin and Dex walk out of the
Or
town.
I guess for her with the clinking of her walking staff.
The staff.
Yeah.
And he goes, give us some time. Salarin's a little slow.
Okay.
Dex, watch your words.
Yar. Yar. He says,
I may be your senior, but I can still whip your ass. 7 ways to Sunday.
Yar.
7 ways to Jan Lex.
Yeah, to Jan Lex. I love it. As they peace out into the darkness, into the dark streets of Kyrios, what do you two want to do?
I kind of want to kill something. Why not?
What?
I
How
want
about you?
to
How about you
murder.
kill the sail? Hey, wench!
Yes. And you see a woman comes in and she goes, "Can I help you?"
2 ales.
2 ales. And she goes in the back and she goes, 1 copper piece.
No.
All right. And she turns around and brings the ales back to the front.
Well, that was fast.
Oh wait, no wait. Oh.
Okay. And she brings them back. 2 copper piece. 1 per.
Here you go.
And you give it to her. And she gives
I'll
you,
give it to
as long as you give her the 2 copper piece, she
Yes.
gives you the 2 drinks.
Yes.
All right.
Here, to killing the ale.
Yeah, guess.
And you guys clink it, and you see Tower and Jog also bought themselves a flagon, and they clink along with you guys.
No.
Okay.
I forgot you guys were here.
Drinking
Yeah, we're still here.
subroutines Activated.
Yes.
How could you forget about us? Says Jog.
I wish to drink as another
He's just
piece
pouring
of
it
rotten
down, yeah.
seaweed like slumps off
Exactly,
the side of his
just
chin.
Pouring it all down the front of his thing. Just gulp, 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 glug, glug. Yum, yum. I am so wasted.
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck. Anyways, so what are you guys doing?
Just waiting 15 minutes or so.
All right.
And
we, Dex and I
yeah.
headed down to the docks.
Yep.
How long do we assume it's going to take them to get to the ship?
So you could judge. I would say, just by looking at how fast they're walking down and how far away the harbor would be, you think it's probably about a 20-minute walk from here to the. It took you guys about 20 minutes to go from harbor to the tavern. So.
Okay.
So you guys wait
20 seconds.
20 seconds, then you run out there and you catch up with them and you run past them. Anyways, so.
Hi.
You guys walk out of the tavern, right? You two. And you start heading down. And Tower says, "Yeah, we'll see you guys later." And Jock says, "Yeah, we're going to go meet up with the rest of the crew."
yeah.
Cool. And then, so you guys head out. And as you guys walk down towards the harbor, you can see it's very dark out. And as you're walking down, you can even see, there's, a large structure. You can see the Capitol building. And then next to it, there's even, it's not as large, but it's even more ornate. And it has, big spires hanging off it. Very, very fancy-looking buildings here. More beautiful than you've probably seen in a while. Anyways, so you guys head down to the harbor. And as you guys get down, you can see, it's kind of a hill down into where you can see all these boats just kind of floating lazily in the dark harbor with torches burning, and you can see up on the sides of the walls, or similar to Game of Thrones, the bay where they have defense looking down into their harbor.
Yeah.
You can see that there's big groups of guards, kind of little pockets of guards scattered throughout the dock. It doesn't really give you a threatening sense. It's more of you're gonna,
This is a secure city.
Yes, it's a secure city. So you guys, what do you guys do?
All
right. Go and roll an attack.
I walk on by, and if we directly walk by any, I say, "Gentlemen."
Yeah, and as you guys are walking by, gentlemen, you see there's a man in the gold tinted armor and in the distance, and as you can see, he's writing something down. And he looks over and he goes, "Gentlemen," and you see the man kind of hurries over and kind of hands his clipboard to someone else, and he goes,
Do we recognize this guy?
and you recognize him as he walks up. You guys see it looks like Norman.
Okay.
And as he walks up, he goes, "Gentlemen, just a word." And he's looking around. He goes, "Where are the rest of you, the others?"
That's more than a word. See you later.
You've beaten me. And he turns around. No, I was kidding. He goes, "The others, where are you?"
They're still
Where
at
are
the tavern. They were getting a couple more drinks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
all right. Well, no, I'm just saying.
Do we always have to be together?
No, I'm not saying. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you gentlemen leaving for the night?
I mean, I'm heading off. We're heading off to our ship.
Yeah.
Are you leaving harbor?
No.
Interesting, gotcha. And he goes on, just the continent sees everything, and you see he turns around and he's kind of he mumbles.
Yeah, you want to watch it?
Maybe not, and maybe I'm not meant to see everything, but and he walks off. So you guys walk up to your ship,
Damn right, he's not meant to
and
see
you
it.
hop on board, and Irina says, "Oh, Cab, you're back. I was so worried."
Did
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to me now,
Did
Right.
we walk to, did
That's
we,
your chance.
Did we walk back to our ship, or did we go to?
You
went to-
walked back to
The Strahd.
this ship,
Yeah.
so you're already there. So
Yeah, I
we
was
can.
gonna say I'm
That's
here.
a good call.
Yeah,
So let's
sorry.
rewind. So
Yeah.
you two can just watch as you walk up to the ship.
Mhm.
You can see Dexter goes, "Well, Yar, I didn't really get any of the names of anyone on this ship, Yar.
I'm gonna grab my
They
head.
just said it was their friends."
So, from, do I have I had any correspondence with? Like, do I know the
Nope.
crew?
You don't know. You don't think you know a single person. It's their crew. It's Irina.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of people that they didn't even really specify who was on here. They just told you that's their ship.
Okay.
And he says, "You're gonna do the talking."
But of course I am.
I assume they're here for Black Strahd.
Well, Dex.
All right. So
He's like,
So what's Salarin do? You can see the ship. They you can see a big wooden
Yes,
entry
yeah,
on the
so-
front, and he goes, "Yard, I think that's the ship."
So, as I'm walking along next to the ship,
The moonlight is pretty much most
you
of your
see
life.
me, just kind of give a couple good thwacks on the side of the ship.
Crew of the Strahd Slayer, we come from Blackstrap's crew. The rest are on the way. We wish to talk.
And you see a woman leans over the edge, and you see her black curly hair just hanging down over her shoulder, and she goes, "And you said they sent you. What's your name?"
My name is Salarin Sokaya, but you can call me Ren, my dear.
And who's your friend?
This is Dex. Pay him no heed. He's
Yar.
an idiot.
And she goes, she goes, one moment, please, and she disappears from the edge of the ship. You hear this on top of the ship. And
Waldo is
he is on the ship.
Yeah.
And then you see you see like a couple minutes go by, and then you see the gangplank start come over and bridge the gap between the ship and the docks.
In a very non-threatening manner, I'm just kind of working my way up the gangplank
Gotcha.
with the rhythmic thud of my walking stick.
Gotcha. Because
There's-
it's been about 5 minutes, we'll say.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as you make your way up the gangplank.
Thank you for your kindness. It is a pleasure to meet you all.
I'm assuming as I make my way up, there's several people assembled.
Yeah, and
on
as
deck.
you can see, there looks like there's not a whole lot of people here. There's only, it looks like the two main ones. You see Esmeralda standing there, who you've never seen before, and she has a crossbow in her hands. And you see next to her is a woman with a large greatsword kind of on her back.
Okay.
And you see both of them standing there. And in the distance, up near like the wheel and stuff, which is kind of further away on the ship, you can see there's like a younger woman up there standing with holding a little boy. And there's also like a small elephant child.
So
I see the tower travels with a very smart crew. Something I can appreciate.
and then
He
you see...
hasn't changed at all.
I like that. And you can see the woman with the crossbow gives a laugh and goes, when you've been through the kind of shit we've been through, you don't take everyone at face value.
Are you... From what I understand, I've heard tales of...
It's true.
Obviously, the name the Strahd Slayer. Is it true that this is the group that took him down?
Aye. And you see she goes, all of us. And this is Irina, by the way, and I'm Esmeralda.
Salarin. Ren for short.
And then she makes her way over to a barrel nearby and just kind of takes a squat with her cane.
He says the rest of the crew is on the way back.
Excellent.
They're finishing some ale. Quick, tell me a little bit about your travels. We've been here for some time. What's happening in the outside world?
And you can see as she looks over at Irina and puts away her crossbow, just kind of on her back, and you see she begins to tell you about just some basic things that they've been doing. And that's when you guys arrive. So you guys...
As he's walking up, I ask Esmeralda,
Is it true that you and your significant other screw in public?
And her Esmeralda,
That's
Irina's
as you're
back
wa-
is as
as
you guys
you're
walk
walking
up the
up.
thing. Irina's back is to him, and she goes, "You're just quietly."
I hear. Do I hear him? Her
I'll give you a
ask this
perception.
question?
DC 10.
DC 10. Oh my God. 7.
Yeah, so you don't walk out. You just kind of walk up, and they're all kind of sitting there talking. And she starts to say, "Oh yes, me and Cap. He's a very, very energetic man." And you come up and you can hear that very energetic man.
And I come up behind her and I slap her ass. I'm like, "You fell, baby."
Woo! She has like all this armor on and everything. But,
The excitement of youth.
So you guys rejoin the crew. The big centaur man hobbling up the
Fucking hate
gangplank.
that Norman, dude. I can't wait to fucking kill him.
Please don't antagonize.
And you see
them.
Dex says, "Yar, you ran into Norman."
We did. You guys didn't?
Yar,
Didn't
we...
see the group of guards everywhere?
Well, he didn't stop us, Yar.
Why wouldn't he stop you guys?
Because
Yar,
we are subtle.
I would say we also aren't on our own ship, Yar. They keep pretty good logs of their harbor.
Well,
Who's the captain of the ship?
Actually, yeah. Who is the captain?
He is. Oh, no. Never mind. Jog is.
Jog
I was
is.
like, yay!
Where's... Excellent. I'm sure they're
Okay.
looking for the captain, Yar. And he goes,
Surprise,
anyways.
Captain.
So, let's go to... Do you
I'm
have
the
any
captain
places we
now.
can sleep, Yar? Fuck. So, what do you guys do? Very late at night.
I guess let's. I can take you down to the quarters. Into
Excellent.
the common.
Yar.
Isn't there like a separate bedroom or anything?
For what? Well, we have the whole map
Yeah,
of the ship.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be...
I motion to the group.
Come. Now that we have everyone with us,
Oh, he plans
let us
to.
down below, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the past couple of years. It's been some time since we've seen Toward, and for great reason.
Exactly. So you guys all go to sleep, right?
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna take a level of exhaustion. So
Where do you? Oh yeah. So and then where are the horses?
the horses we can say are down here. Just some of these barrels are moved around, and the horses are on the bottom deck.
I go down and inspect Altgay.
And you can see Altskay sitting there, all the horses, including Logan's weirdly named one, and they all do horse things.
I'm gonna go check on the pizza.
I was just about to do that.
I feed Altgay some
Boop
hay.
Beep definitely is like nuzzling you to try to get some food. It's been a while since Boop Beep or Metalli Tip Flop have.
I feed them both.
All right, and yep, and so Tip Flip. Sorry,
Beep boop.
Metalli Tit Flip. Tip Flip. I don't know, dude.
Metalli tit flip.
What do you guys? So you guys all long rest? Is that true?
Yeah.
All right, everyone can long rest.
It's
and
called
you-
a team.
A team.
What do you guys want to do?
Fuck.
All right, so go ahead.
No. I talk to Irina.
Not just
Yes,
go
Cam.
there without a.
Said hold up.
You guys are lying there in the morning.
If everyone wants to do something, you can do something, or everyone just goes to sleep.
So this is you at night, right before the long rest.
I am laying next to my
Uh-huh.
my darling, beautiful wife,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, so I apologize for earlier. I didn't mean to offend. Like I may like the rum that's on the ship. It was getting to me a little bit because that's all we can really drink if we want to have fresh water.
You know how
true.
you get with rum, though.
Yes.
Gab.
Right, exactly. You have seen, and so
You get with that way with curses too. It appears.
yeah, it appears so. But things get wiped away
soulless eyes.
clearly.
Tomato.
So I listen.
I'm listening.
I
Tomato,
just want to
tomato,
find a
first.
common ground. Like whenever you're ready, babe. I want to know if you're ready for a child as well. But just let me know when you're ready, and I want to put a son in you.
Why a son? Why does this have to be son?
To pass down our genes. That's the only useful gender. But no, I would love to have a daughter as well.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll make it not a disadvantage there because he came back at the end. But I also would take a daughter.
No, I would love a sweet daughter.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion.
To have and to hold and to bear my son.
There was a lot to unpack there.
Hell yeah! Is it an advantage persuasion or is it just regular?
You can.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
No, I'm not. Make it normal just because you said the last thing.
Okay. 19.
And she goes, "Yeah, but we're out at sea on a dangerous adventure. You want to do it right now."
I understand.
You don't love me.
But Cab, no, I mean, I'm just saying, maybe.
No.
I would love to have a kid with you, Cab. That is true. I think it would be a beautiful thing. But also I don't want our father to be, dead. I would almost want to wait till end of adventure.
But
And then we start to settle down and start the life.
But this will always be our life, though. I feel like.
And you can see she looks down at the ground, and she looks over at the dresser, and you can see like her great sword sitting up there, and she gives a heavy sigh, and she goes, "I guess if it is a family of warriors that we are raising,
Yes, you are a strong woman.
and you are a strong
and
man."
I want to raise a strong woman or son.
All
or
right.
strong men.
Then-
And they will only become strong by leading by example from our parents. From
I like
their
it.
parents.
And she gives a smile, and she goes, "Take me, Cab."
Fuck yeah! Like,
You guys can hear it from the other room.
it echoes throughout the ship.
Yeah, you're on the. You can literally knock on their door, like their wall. He's just like. So.
Good job, guys.
Remember,
point her north.
Point her north.
Yeah.
Is
Point
that
her north. Makes it a higher chance of a guy.
Big herd?
Food.
I'm gonna.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you guys, you guys can hear the pounding as Cab and Arena, go away at it, and into the night. It's still like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and you guys still hear like screams.
Yes.
Um,
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Flareon almost calls the police just because it's so loud it keeps him up. He only gets an hour of sleep.
I'm hungover as shit.
He's hungover as shit from the tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah, from bar crawling at the local taverns. Anyways, so you guys all wake up on Fabander 22nd. And, you guys wake up on the Strahd Slayer and Kyrios. We'll say, since you guys kind of got a late stay, we're going to say it's 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right, and so you guys all kind of wake up and...
You watch as like
Converse.
my arms and legs like pop out of my shell
And you can see...
Morning, dearies.
I walk up to Cab's door and I knock on it.
Who is it?
Hey, it's Flareon. I need to talk to Cab real quick.
I lean over, kiss her on the cheek,
Uh-huh.
and I say,
Butt you?
and I get up, and then and I go and answer the door.
As soon as he answers
Are
the
you
door,
naked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course you do.
As soon as he answers the door,
It's
I just
Cab.
give him a knuckle. Good shit, man. And then that's
Hey.
it. I walk
My
away.
dick still smells. I'm naked.
Are you gonna...
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd go for it.
Roll concept.
why does that smell like Toward's ass?
Wait, what?
I say, okay.
No
Then
wonder I need to tell him to.
I close the door,
Uh-huh.
and she says, "What did you want? Who was that?"
Yeah, she goes, who was that?
Oh, that's Flareon.
What did you want?
Fist bump.
What'd you say?
A fist bump.
For what?
Girl, we had a good time. Last night.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yes, and I'm sure everyone heard.
Irrelevant point, but yeah.
Everyone heard.
Oh, everyone heard? You think everyone heard? I thought we were pretty quiet.
Flareon definitely heard.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I put on my armor.
Maybe he'll find a nice woman one day.
Maybe.
That's all you say. End scene.
Maybe.
Yeah.
... goes to goes to black.
Maybe.
So, so you guys all, go on top
Once
side.
you go flare on, you go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Just ask Irina in 9 months when that kid pops out with 4 legs. What?
And Dex says,
Okay.
all right. And you guys can see, as it's becoming 9 a.m., once you guys all kind of, once you go top side, you guys see Dex walking on board, and he goes, well, I didn't really sleep much last night, but I went over to the other ship, where we have Toward and, the robot man.
Yes.
And I talked to Bradburn and them, and they're all doing good. They're just awaiting orders on what we should do here.
No.
Well,
Wait, what? You want me to go tell them no?
Scurvy.
we need to go.
We kind of have the pressing matter of the captain. It's high time we get out to find your man, Dex.
That's what I'm saying, because exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Is it Wednesday yet?
my dudes?
The pizza box.
Oh.
He says,
Oh no. Where is he, Dex?
but I know where he lives. He lives down near, the poorer side of town, down kind of near the...
We're looking for. I'm sorry.
We're looking for Eddy.
Who's Eddie?
Something funny over there, Centaur. He
Is
goes,
he last name Van Halen?
I wish it was his dagger mouth, actually, Dagger, good old Eddy, he was part of the Black Hand.
Yar.
He's exiled from the Black Hand, so he might know how to get us into the castle. I mean, and we don't have to go talk to him, Yar.
Dagenforth?
We can also go try to find more information in town. There's unlimited choices here, Yar.
Now let's go meet
Reality
Eddy.
is finite, Dex. We've discussed this.
We've discussed
Is
it.
Eddy spelled with 1 D or 2?
It's 2 D's, I believe.
EDDY?
I can't really spell myself.
Dagenforth?
Dagger mouth.
Is
Dagger
it
mouth.
IE or Y?
To be honest with you, Centaur, I don't know how to fucking spell.
Dex.
I just know his name's Dagger
You
mouth.
damn
Is
pirate.
Eddy that scallywag I destroyed at cards about a month back?
It might have been. I know you played many people with cards. He likes to definitely keep to himself, but he's been known to get out and drink at the tavern. I know that he actually up at the tavern we were at. That's one of his favorites. Yar.
No.
Well, let us go and at least let Toward and this jog captain fella know what we're up to.
Yar. And he goes.
Imagine basically the face of like a giant tortoise talking, and that's what you've got going on right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He goes.
I was thinking Master Oogway,
Yeah.
but like a female.
Yeah.
He goes. Do you want me to tell them to do anything else? Because I believe Bradburn was telling me that right now they're just gonna get supplies, work on getting supplies for the trip. Because I assume we're eventually going to Nazeli, Yar, to get the good captain.
Yes.
So they're right now their team is getting supplies. I mean, we can go talk to them if we want.
Yar.
But if we're ready, we can head off and go find Eddy. That's our job.
Yar.
Split the party, Yar.
The faster we get a hold of some information regarding the captain, the faster.
We can free him. Who knows what's happening to the captain right now at this very time? Digby and Kip could be dead as we speak.
He's survived this much, but let's not push it.
I agree.
He's probably getting
Eddie
wined
probably
and
has.
dined.
What were you saying?
He's probably getting wined and dined in 69.
Shit.
Who knows what good old Marcus is gonna do to him?
That peg leg is
Marcus.
more than you know, sonny.
Marcus, the leader of the Black Hand.
Those nights on the sea get lonely.
And she
Yeah,
winks
they
at you.
Marcus what?
Marcus Romano.
He's the leader of the Black Hand.
That was like my,
Yes, Yar.
I think we should go see Eddie.
All right. Well, I can take you to there. Just keep it cool, Yar.
Do you think we should be seen together?
I think it'll be fine. I mean, as long as we're not leaving. Because I think the Gauntlet's gonna wanna talk to us if we try to leave. So just be aware.
Because they don't. Because we have to pay them or something?
Well, it sounds like, yes, Yar, before we gotta leave, unless you want to be on a bad foot with all, including Vetus, Yar, and Kyrios, Yar. If you want to be, and Zorburn, if you want to be on bad feeding, then we don't pay them that toll, Yar. But I mean, we don't have to. But you were saying,
There's no
it sounds
reason
like
to make enemies at
the
this
Gauntlet definitely is interested in us,
not
Yar.
engaged.
And especially us, because they're looking for Blackstrap.
Yep.
That's all I know. Let's go.
Yar.
All right, so you guys head out. And
That is the way, Yar.
so he takes you through the winding streets, and he goes, oh, look up there, there's Warthog. And he says, you guys are walking through the giant city, you can see, he goes, have you guys ever been to Warthog?
We just got here.
Oh, you've never been to Kyrios before?
No.
Have you heard about Warthog?
No. What's Warsaw?
Warthog is the school of magic here.
Oh.
Going.
It's a very large school. That's where you buy all the magic things in the city. We don't actually have a wizard tower.
Is Dumbledore there?
Quite.
Who?
Dumbledore?
Dorbledum? Yeah, Dorbledum's there.
It's quite the place if you like the mystical arts.
It's
Yeah, it's a school of wizardcraft and witchery. That's what it was.
I like it. I'm so happy.
Anyways, well, let's head off. I mean, unless anyone wants to start trying to go pay for potion lessons or something there, I think we should head off. That was a rhetorical statement. Yar.
Well, not at the moment.
Good, let's keep going.
All right. Let's go. Nice one.
So you guys head over, and he kind of brings you into, like, as you keep going more and more north away from the harbor, you can tell you've by this point passed the giant. There's a giant keep that kind of dominates the center of this entire city.
Is it red?
No. So as you guys march through the city, you get kind of on the further side away from the harbor.
Is this like literally what we are walking through, or is
Yes.
this just,
Would I know that the
There's small modifications, but this is that's what the keep looks like. in
would
the
I
center.
know that the Order of the Gauntlet knows that the captain has been taken away?
Would you know that the Order of the Gauntlet knows the captain's been taken away? You are not sure.
Okay.
Dang, that's such a shit answer.
You don't know what they know about that part. You do know that they're interested in Blackstrap.
Well, they were not, to my knowledge, alerted the morning of his disappearance.
To your knowledge.
Okay.
I'm just parroting back what you said.
I am aware. Yes.
Um,
You're using that customer service skills there.
all right. So, true. What do you guys... So you guys... He brings you through the poorer side of town. And as things start to get shittier, it's not horrible. It's definitely these are definitely above surf level, but they're peasants. And as you guys get down there, he goes, "Yar, he likes a lot of traps, so just be careful on whoever knocks on that door." And he kind of points over, and you can see there's as the long stone, dirty road kind of winds down these city alleyways, and you guys can see that he points at one of the dirty houses, and he goes, "Yar, up there."
Dex,
Yes.
you're the soul that knows him best. If you
True.
aren't in the lead, you think that you're insane.
No, I mean, I'm not. I agree. I know what you're saying. I will go up and talk to him. I'm just saying I don't want to
Is
die.
that Dex?
That is Dex.
Oh, okay.
He goes, "I just try not to die."
Dex,
Yes.
I've never noticed that long tongue of yours before.
Thank you. I think.
I've been growing it for a while.
So
I've been growing it out. Yeah.
he So you guys, he goes. "All right, then let's just go knock on the door, I guess." And he walks up, and he kind of looks over the door for a bit.
I would like to investigate the door.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
give me a perception.
Me as well.
You guys go up and he goes about to knock on the door, and it looks perfectly fine. You do
Wait.
notice. You flare on notice as the time limit has been reached. He says
Guidance.
you do see
Damn it, that's what I was
that
trying
there is it looks like very subtle, you can see a gleam of light where the handle itself looks like it has a needle trap. But you see, as he walks up, Dex just knocks on the door.
Okay. Hey, don't grab the handle.
Yeah, or why not?
It's got trapped.
You just
Okay,
said.
and so
I cast
yeah.
guidance on Dex.
All right, and you cast it on him, and that how much he rolls a d4, I think.
Yeah, if he gets an at 20.
Gotcha. So a couple minutes go off, and you guys hear a voice, and he goes, "Who is it?" It's me, your buddy Dex. And he goes, I told you I don't have the money. Dude, it's been like 2 weeks. And he goes, Yar, it's not about the money, Yar. We come here to talk. And he goes, we? Who's we? And he goes,
It is I.
I say,
The one who pays debts.
it's a long pause. And you hear the ching, 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 and you see the door crack open a bit and a train goes taut. And he goes, who was that?
Salarin Sokaya, but you can call me Ren.
and I'm like 3 foot, so not the most imposing figure.
And you can see as you look, the door itself cracked open. It looks like the eye. You can see an eye sticking through, looking, and it looks like it's about at your level, like even lower.
Mm.
And then you see the door close, and you hear a couple more, and then you see the door come open. You see this halfling standing there, and he goes, "I hope no one fucking followed you." And he says, "Get the fuck in here."
Yeah, someone followed me. Trust me, they'd be dead.
I do a perception check
Go ahead.
to make sure no one's following. 10.
All right, so you look around and you don't notice anything. What do
I'm
you
looking for a fight right now, so.
say? He's looking for a fight. So
I wish to murder.
so you guys come inside into the house, and he goes, what can I do for you boys? In Goyle.
So you're in. Well, are we inside?
Yeah, you're inside the house, and he's locked the door back up. And he's
Where-
like looking over you, and he's like, "Don't step on the carpet, dude. I mean, don't be knocking shit over. I just not often. I got a horse inside my little house here." He's like, you can see the short halfling. He looks like he's maybe
No
3
problem,
feet
half
tall.
pint.
He
Looking
goes,
around-
yeah, your friend's off to a good start. What were you saying?
Looking around, regardless of what I see,
A nice abode for a rough part of town.
And you can see it's very barren. There's not a whole lot. It's not dirty or anything.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a whole lot of things out. And he goes, "Yeah, I try to keep it simple." All right.
So-
So what were you saying here?
You're an ex-member of the Black Hand.
And he kind of looks around and goes, What kind of things you brought here us here for?" And you see
That wasn't
Dax, he's
much
like,
subtlety. We're not
Hey.
here to raise trouble.
Yeah.
One of my captain,
"Yeah,
his captain.
uh-huh,
no, Dex
Yeah.
is
Yar!
Dex is captain.
sure,
A
a captain."
They've been taken by the Black Hand, and we're just it's pretty shitty. I know. We're just trying to feel things out. If there's anything that you know that might be of assistance,
Yeah, cooperate
that
with them.
That won't get you killed. We would appreciate your
Oh,
help.
well, you should have inserted that a little bit oilier.
Well, I
oilier.
started with that.
I'm sorry, I did cut
secondarily.
you off. I'm saying, your buddy's probably still alive. I mean, it's just
That's a start.
no, that's good. He's probably still alive. It's just hopefully, he does what they want, because they're
He
definitely
won't.
a little rough. Because, I mean, don't even get me started. So what you're looking here for is to get your buddy back, is what I'm hearing. Huh? And he goes, "I actually might." So how do you think you're gonna go walk up to Marcus? I mean, Marcus, the leader of the Black Hand, he can be dealt with. Like, you can go up and just walk up to him. He will, if you got money, he'll probably trade for some, whatever. I don't know what his price is gonna be. I'm just saying, the Black Hand ain't like, uncivil dogs. They're gonna talk to you. They run a government. They don't just, they're not the bad
So,
guys. They're just a little
less-
bit unorthodox.
Less evil, religious cult, more mafia.
More mafia. Think mafia. Exactly. You can walk into, the mob boss head office and talk to him. He's not just gonna cut your head off. Then, Anyways, yeah. But I'm saying, I also
But I
know.
wanna
I don't know what you guys want to do here. I know a back entrance.
No, dog.
Because my life's in. But
So
here's the
do
thing.
I.
I'm not gonna tell you. You think I'm
Irina
gonna?
doesn't let him use it.
And he kind of hushes and goes, "I'm not gonna just tell you where the fucking back entrance to the Black Hand is. I mean,
Oh, cool.
Listen,
You're coming
man.
with then.
Forest stuff. I'm not going with you.
Forced.
Stuff.
Fuck you.
How about this? I know the back entrance. I don't know what you guys are gonna do there. Because they
I know
they do
what
have
you-
a dungeons. I can draw out a rough map. I can do whatever you want here. It's just the thing is, you got to do something for me.
Well, I have a question.
Go on.
Why are you an ex-member of the Black Hand?
And he gives like a chuckle and goes, "Buddy, let's just say they left me to do the dirty work, and I have somewhat of a heart. You know, I'm not a monster. I'm just saying, if you want to climb up the ranks there, it's cutthroat, man. And
Then-
it's every man for himself. And if you don't do what you're told, man, you're a dead duck.
There was
So-
a limit to what you were willing to stomach.
So you don't like their ways that
Doesn't make
much.
you weak.
Like you think they're a little bit cruel.
Dude, listen, man. I don't even hate Marcus. I don't even hate the Black Hand. I don't think they do what they want. That's true, and they do what they think is necessary. Sometimes they go off the beaten path, and that's where I disagree. And when you tell, when you're trying to rise up through the ranks, and they tell you to, they put a fucking sword in your hand, a dagger, and they say kill that kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be the first one to fucking slit his throat. I'm
you
gonna
be
get the
the
fuck
second.
out of there. And if you abandon, man, you don't do what the Marcus tells you, or what any of them tell you, you're dead.
Then what about you? Are you dead underneath their hand then?
So
Underneath their black
remember,
hand?
I said I need you to do something for me,
Uh-huh.
So we have to kill someone who's trying to kill you.
not just one.
Oh no.
They're brothers.
Even better.
Oh no.
Are they named Feely and Keely?
And he goes, well, I don't know their names.
How do you not know their names?
Because I know there's two
Feely, they're
assassins
Keely.
after me, and I know they don't say their full names. They're just the daggers of the night, I mean, they're the Black Hands. The Black Hand dispatches them. When someone goes rogue, you could say I went rogue. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I went rogue. I'm on the run. The thing is, Brothers of the Dagger, they're after me, and I know they're here.
Is that what all the traps are about?
You noticed. And it's a good thing you weren't trying to barge in, buddy. Because I'm waiting for someone
Isn't
to
that
barge
bad?
in.
Isn't that bad that he noticed your traps?
True, hey man, I didn't say I was the trap master. I'm just saying I'm trying to survive. I don't know if they know I'm here. That's why I'm kind of, uptight. But I think that if I'm seen out in the public, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think you are currently our best lead of getting the captain back.
And I also think that if you are seen with us out in public and anybody tries to do anything, we'll just kill them.
Okay,
Or we
no,
could
that
use
sounds
him
good to
as-
me. That's because
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you the things you want until I have both their heads.
Which head?
Both of them. I mean, what do you
All
mean?
four?
I didn't know they have extra. What are you,
Yeah,
buddy? You're talking about their fucking ding dong?
Yeah, they're head and their
Listen,
head.
buddy, I'll take two of the heads for sure. And if you want to throw in the other two for side, I'll do it.
5'6". Never mind.
6?
I have a few questions.
5'6".
Yeah.
What's your position
400
with the
pounds,
gauntlet?
but
Why'd you choose
Listen.
the black hand over the gauntlet?
Buddy, because sometimes religion
It's
can
the
go
shell.
too far.
It's the shell.
You know?
That's what it is.
It's
So
constraint. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
So the gauntlet is a religious group?
They follow hell.
So are they like
It's
more of a
religious.
cult? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know if I'd say. I guess maybe I'd say it's more like the opiate of the masses, the whatever they use religion for. I'm not
Ooh.
talking like it's just part of their culture. I guess you could say it's just they think they're all self-righteous, like they know everything. You know what I mean? They think they got it all fucking figured out. I mean, who doesn't think they don't got it figured out?
Norman definitely feels as if he hasn't figured out.
Fuck Norman.
Yeah, Norman.
He
Yeah,
does.
no, son of a bitch. Yeah, he's. I mean, I don't actually even hate
Someday
Norman,
I wish I could
but
wipe that
I don't
smirk
really
off
know
his
him.
face.
You don't need to. You don't want to.
All right, I'll take your
That'd
word
before you
for
have a
it.
chance.
Any other questions?
Hey Dex, why does he owe you money?
And he goes, yeah, he's a one for the cards. And he looks over and he goes, yeah, and you are a fucking sucker for giving your money away, buddy. And he goes, it's just a little bit of gambling debt here, I haven't been out for a little while.
It's been
Since-
it's
Were
taken
you
over
the
2
one
weeks.
I-
to
Hey,
collect
listen,
the
man,
money, bro.
I have not been out for a while.
Were you the
I have not
one
been
I
to the bars
trounced
for a
at
while
cards
because I know they're fucking out
a
there.
month ago?
What'd you say?
Were you the one I trounced at cards a month ago?
A month ago? I mean, sure, probably, buddy. I think I would have remembered this green summer bitch like you. But, probably.
So
Very likely.
how are we
Very
supposed to
likely.
find
I'm awful at cards.
how are we supposed to find these brothers?
We're gonna have to
I
let
don't
him go
know.
out in public to draw him out,
Well-
and then we fuck him up.
Well, here's the thing: is
Oh.
I was gonna say, you
Uh-huh.
should make a knight of the town,
Uh-huh.
and we closely follow you and definitely protect you from the shadows.
Dude.
And
He gives like
like,
a...
I listen. I
He
understand.
gives a nervous chuckle and he goes, "No, I'm all for it. I like the idea. Just, buddy, I don't want to fucking die. Like
I totally
you
understand.
get someone mounted up on the phone. I don't know what they're gonna. Like,
Oh, you want to see
Listen.
mounted, and then I show him my penis.
can I wish
Can
I
you
could
put
know.
that away?
No, I
No, I
can't.
can't. Yeah, exactly.
That is a large penis. He goes.
Yes.
He
Yes.
goes.
Yes, it is.
In front of him.
Is there any way you guys could maybe figure out if they're here to kill me for, like, dead or alive, or what? Because I don't know if Marcus told them dead or alive. They do. Whenever someone goes rogue, they usually tell them alive, but dead if you need to. And if it was on alive, I'd feel a lot more comfortable doing it. I mean, unless
What if we made this a little bit more simple?
cool, or you
Okay.
make it safer for me, so I can't
Yes.
get fucking offed from a goddamn roof.
If we went around the city
No problems.
laying very loud, obvious tells about where you live,
God damn it, dude!
Nope.
I don't know
Hold
about that.
up. You're not going to be
Toidle
here.
girl.
You're not
over
going
here.
to be here. We have multiple
Okay.
ships on which we could hide you for the evening.
Okay.
And then we let them come to the place and jump them.
And what if you don't jump them? What if they get away?
But do I need to show
Hey,
him
What
my
if they
penis
get
again?
away?
What if they get away?
They won't get away.
Oh, okay.
And at that
Thank
point,
you.
I
I
go
okay.
cling, cling, and my staff starts to glow.
What other things can you promise me?
Well, how many other members of the Black Hand are in the city?
How many are in the city? I mean, right now they got dispatched the daggers. So
I'm not asking for a specific number, but are you saying just those two assassins would be?
If we
In
kill
here?
these two, or is anybody else going to be coming afterwards? It's basically what we're trying to figure
oh, dude, I see what you're saying now. I mean, eventually Marcus is probably gonna find out. But I mean, I would at least, if I can at least,
And you don't know what they look like.
how about? And he goes, oh, I don't know exactly what they're gonna look like, and they're gonna change. That's the thing is the assassins, dude. They're highly trained assassins. They're not just gonna be with a mustache walking in the bar and say, "Hey, my name's Joe." Like, it's gonna be from the, I don't know, dude. They're fucking deadly. I see what you're saying though. If you can at least even get me off the island into somewhere new, I'll do that too. I just don't.
Are you?
I wanna
possibly in
live,
need of a new
man,
crew
and I can't-
member
I don't
for
wanna
that
leave my
massive
house.
ship needing multiple hands.
I'm not the captain.
I don't know. Hey, man, how much you pay?
See his dick?
Jog
So you can
seems
take it
like
once a
one
night.
with deep pockets.
I mean, I'll join the crew if you pay.
I'm just saying
I'm
there's
not. I'm not.
options here.
Sure, no, that's the thing. That sounds. If I need to start a new life as a sailor, that sounds pretty cool to me.
Between the
It's
two
just,
ships
I
that we
ain't doing
have,
it for free, buddy.
yeah, between the two ships we have in the harbor,
Uh-huh.
I'm sure we can work something out.
What skills
Sure.
do you have to offer?
Speaking of, you
I
will
mean,
be saving my captain. I'm very sure we
I
Sure,
can
don't
work
think the
something
skills
out.
matter more than finding Blackstrap.
And we can help find your friend. We know where he probably is. I can just help you get there a little bit more securely if you want. But I'm just saying, I want to live. No matter what that means, it means get me out of this fucking city and get me somewhere where the Black Hand ain't. Because if you guys want me to join your ship, you're going to go to the Black Hands city? Yeah, you can fuck right off with that shit, man.
Our
I'm
ship
not-
is not going anywhere near that city.
Cool. And that's what I'm just saying. We have options here.
Just
Either A,
throwing that out
you get
there.
rid of the brothers. I don't care how you do it. We can come up with a plan. I like where the plan's going. Be the bait. It's just I want to make sure, let's do it somewhere where they can't shoot me. Maybe like a tavern or something. Where it can't snipe me off a roof. I don't want to be standing in the middle of a square like, hey, this is me, Eddy, tap dancing, and then a fucking arrow comes in and strikes me from God. Who knows what.
Of course.
Cool. Or maybe I'll join your crew if you
By
promise
the
not to
way,
go in the Black
we
Hand
want
waters.
our captain to survive, so it's
Uh-huh.
in our best interest that you do as well.
Agreed.
Plain
Then
and
we can
simple.
work here. So, or you get me on a boat and you drive me to some other island that isn't this island. Somewhere
Take
away.
you to Barovia.
New Brovia? Is that new place off?
Yeah.
Little settlement? Sure. I'll go
It's
there.
a growing
It sounds
settlement, and
safer
they
than
need
here.
hands, I'm sure.
If you can get me there without, you don't even need to kill an assassin. I'll tell you about the back entrance. I'm not gonna tell you everything then, though, because I would like those guys dead.
Do you want your debt paid off from Dex?
Do I want my debt paid off from Dex? And he looks over and he goes, Dex goes, I mean, that is my gold, but sure. And
Dex,
and he goes,
how
yeah,
much
yeah.
is the debt?
And he
I have
goes,
to dex that, not
and he goes, 55 gold, yar.
I'm
Hump change.
Very sure we can work something out along those lines.
And he goes, sure. I mean, it's not even the gold I'm all worried
You just
about.
want to
I'll
live.
get the gold to Dex one day. He wasn't too worried about the time. And he goes, well, but yeah, if you can just, get me out of here alive at the minimum and start a new life, or you kill this. I would love to stay here for now, because I think Kyrios is one of the most secure cities from the Black Hand. It's just sometimes they got insurgents. Here's another thing I just thought of, my dudes. If the gods knew that it was a Black Hand, remember? They'll fucking arrest them. You know what I mean? The brothers are here under cloak and dagger. You know what I mean? But I'm also saying, just the more and you see Dex goes and he goes, yar. But the more we talk about to the guards, the more we bring them into this situation.
Yeah.
The more they'll remember our name. So it's choices.
I definitely don't want the guards involved.
It's risk worth reward, yar.
Yeah.
He says, I don't care what we do here. What do you guys
I
want to
definitely don't want the Gauntlet knowing at all what is happening with what we're doing.
Well, I was kind of thinking about throwing them off the trail, so to speak. Leaving an anonymous tip that the Black Hand might be infiltrating a different tavern than the one we'll be to, so their forces will be deployed elsewhere during this maneuver. Anonymous tip. Doesn't hurt us. In any way.
Explain to me your plan, fully.
Here's
again.
what we do. Because I want to test the Black Hand's skill set. If we're going to be saving the captain, we're going to be fighting them anyway, so might as well get started. We have...
Hey, and then maybe you can dress up as him and walk in the fucking castle. Who knows?
we're not
I would
fucking-
definitely like you guys. I
There's
would
no
definitely like it if
difference.
you killed them, though. I'm just saying.
We leave some sort of anonymous tip for this Fargonian Norman, that the Black Hand is going to be putting down a deal at another inn, a different other side of the city. We have you as bait at an inn of our decision near the port. As soon as things get sketchy, you bounce out of there to our ship, out the back door, and we take care of things.
Hey, listen, man. That doesn't sound like a bad plan. I'm just saying I don't know if I want to combine both those ideas. I like the idea of, me being bait. I can get down with that, in a covered area. I also like the idea of you telling the gods and you get them some help on here. We can't have them coexist, my dude, because
No, I'm saying
the
guards
gods
go to a different area.
if the
of
gods
city.
knew it was me, Eddy Dagamouth, I'm wanted for a lot more shit than,
The guards will know nothing about you. We're
Okay.
just gonna say the Black Hand is gonna meet up behind the castle gate on the other side
Sure.
of the city or some
Okay.
shit.
All
We're
right.
just trying to get their forces away.
All right, as long as you don't say, hey, there's a
No.
deal going down in this
My
bar, and
goal
then they
is to
walk in, they see Eddy Dagamouth.
Have them as
and
far
then-
away from the action as physically possible.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
In fact, we might
It sounds
even
better.
be able to get some of our crew to make a distraction on the other side of the city.
And if we have to kill Norman, we have to kill Norman.
It's slow.
I mean, you guys
it
look
may
like
have
pretty.
to happen.
You do look like pretty capable, fellow. Oh my god. So I
Why
think
do
you guys. Yeah,
already want to kill Norman?
Me and Norman started fighting
Why don't you-
literally the fucking second we met.
why don't you
I-
kill the assassins, dude?
I wanna
Aim your
kill
anger
the
that way.
assassins.
Then do it, dude. I dare you. I double dare you.
I
I'm
walk
just
out the
trying
door.
to. Do you like that idea? Get the Order of the Gauntlet. Just concentrate a whole different part of the city while we're doing our shenaniganry down at the port. Basically, is what
that's
I'm.
Yeah, because I think you
Does
can
it
definitely.
involve killing those brothers?
Oh yeah, because the brothers are gonna come to where you are.
Mhm.
Probably.
Yeah, that's-
I mean, they have the highly trained assassins.
So-
if you make enough noise, dude, they know. They have feelers.
Here's the thing.
Something as simple as a high-rolling halfling wasting a bunch of money and super drunk at an inn.
Sure, that's all they're looking for me. That's the whole day. They're not out there right now fucking playing games right now. They're out there looking for me.
Simple as that. Somebody who doesn't look like.
But
they're
if we
paying
do kill these brothers, wouldn't the Black Hand not be okay with that?
Sure. And then it's gonna buy me some time. They're not
How
gonna
would
know.
they know we
They're not
killed
gonna.
them?
It's not like he has the force. It's not like Marcus is gonna be like, another one dead.
I
They're
understand.
gonna. I'm just saying we got some time. It buys me time, man. Because I would like to live here, but at least for a little bit longer. I'm probably gonna have to run away eventually from this island. I might as well stay, pay off my debts. But I think if you kill the brothers, it's gonna buy me some time. And I won't lie to you guys, they're pretty good. Like, they're the most. This guy over here is gonna get himself killed.
Yes.
So you mark my words. But I'm just saying that they're highly trained assassins. So yeah, that's like the big division in that team. Like if they knocked out, it's not like they're gonna have the next Deadly Brothers in line to go out and kill. Like they're gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do with their next rogue Soichin team. You know.
They'll not know what happened.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Is if you, as long as you're not out there like cutting off their head and showing it off like Allahu Akbar, like you know, you're gonna be fine. Just don't, you know.
So, do you think if we killed the brothers, that more people would abandon the Black Hand because they wouldn't have the threat of being hunted down and killed?
That is a good point, dude. I mean, because if you make it known that's a good. I mean, then again, dude, it's not like everyone in the Black Hand. Like if you go to Nazelli, it's not like everyone there is like a secret underground criminal. There's a lot of people who are just people that live their lives under the Black Hand and are totally cool with it. They're pretty hands off. It's just if you want to. I was a courier for the Black Hand. You know, I started working my way up. I thought it was, you know, somewhere I wanted to be. You get to a point. You ever seen Star Wars Episode 7, man? Huh? You ever seen that play? Yeah, the play. You know, you go in. It's that little bit different because he kind of didn't sign up for it. But you know, you get in too deep, man. And you realize, you know, just what's what, and you're going to out. You know, you don't just walk out, man. That's the thing. So I'm not saying everyone over there is a prisoner and would just start abandoning. I'm saying maybe some of the higher ups who realize they're in too deep. But there's a lot of people who fucking love that shit, man.
Definitely didn't think
I
that was
am down with your plan, Soren.
All right. So
Ren.
what do we do?
We need to save our captain. You all want what the captain has. You want to stay alive.
True.
Simple as that. We can make this work. You have 2 ships that you can hide on after this. You have places to go, and we can go places with those ships. We will keep you safe. It's in our best interest as well. Thank you for giving us your time. We know your life is in the balance.
Really appreciate you said all that. That sounds really good to me. Where's the ship going?
New Barovia.
Oh,
New Barovia? Then? Yeah, if you can drop me off at New Barovia, I'll even take that, dude. I'm cool with getting out of Kyrios if it means being more
we
safe.
can make that happen. It'd be a good place to resupply as well.
Yeah.
It is a little bit closer to Nazelli, but
And
I'll take the chance. It sounds
I feel as if
more out in the middle of
if you're
nowhere.
going to be heading down south, having all of them women folk and youngins is not a particularly good idea. Just throwing that out
Can I
there.
see the map?
Mm-hmm.
I pull out the map. And
New Barovia might be a good place to let them lay low for a
they
minute.
could stay with one of the ships. Because we're not going to need 2 ships to go to the
Or even in New Barovia. Just
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just
Just
stop
an
one of them
yeah.
and just let them stay there.
I was just gonna say drop him
you're
off and
trying
come
for
back.
child, quite obviously.
Yes.
Quite obviously.
Trying to
Oh, you
heard.
capture.
He goes, yeah, I'll take it, because obviously the Black Hand knows I'm in Kyrios,
You're not the
right?
only one that enjoys
I would
it.
have to guess.
So I'd say at least New Barovia, maybe in Vetus, dude.
So, I ask,
Hey, Eddie.
Eddie,
Do you happen to have any parchment and quill at hand?
Sure. And he takes out his back. He has like a desk too. That he just pulls out some paper and stuff, and he hands it. He goes, pen, quill and paper here.
so I set to work making a note that basically looks like a frantic citizen overheard Black Hand agents talking about a major operation happening at the rear gates to the keep. That's going to be going down tonight.
What other inns are in this? I thought we were gonna do this at a tavern.
I'm going to make it literally all the way across, because the keep is the furthest thing from the port.
Because, I mean, where's the White Castle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Happening
the
at
Filthy
the rear,
Onion, and the Swift Rapier.
the rear of the White Castle, like a major thieving/infiltration operation happening at the rear gate of the White Castle during shift change. And I basically just...
Because you're trying to draw him to that note.
Correct. Does this look like something that would...
This is the second time.
I don't know,
we've done
man.
this.
Okay, fair enough.
I guess we're going to find out.
Do you know a local errand boy that might be able to slip this to a guard?
Well, here's the thing: is
He goes, I don't know of anyone personally, but if you go around, there's little kids that hang out in the alleys all around, dude.
What?
If you give them a gold coin, they'll pretty much,
exactly.
do anything aside from suck your dick.
But here's the thing: is I'm guaranteed.
What about
Like,
Google?
I can give the.
What about 2 gold coins?
I'll give the kid the note and I'll have a hood or something.
A human would be far
Yes.
less conspicuous.
Yes, exactly. And I'm gonna hide my features
I'm
because
Not
that-
ashamed of my beauty.
I 100%
but I am
guarantee you.
quite distinguished.
I 100% guarantee you the guards are gonna ask who gave the child the note, and the child will try to.
And so I hand you the note.
Maybe 2 gold coins will make sure that they don't tell you in toy.
And
The first gold coin
I-
gets it there, the second one makes sure they don't talk.
I'm like,
Actually, you look loaded, like you killed a master of a realm.
Yes.
I'm not giving you any money.
Why not? I only have.
You literally just said yes. No.
I only have 700.
You see Dexter, he goes, well, I mean, we've been stranded on an island for a couple of years, so we don't have much gold.
and I look for a moment off into the distance, like you hear screams and like gunshots.
You hear helicopters.
Yeah.
You hear,
And I snap back and I'm like,
You hear
Yes.
clearance clear CCR
Yes,
playing.
we've been
Okay.
scraping our way back to reality. So
I then throw on my cloak over
Uh-huh.
my armor and
Yeah.
I put my hood up, and maybe
I put a rough estimate of the time, like after.
There's a bell that rings on the hour.
So yeah, after the
the 11th bell.
the penultimate bell.
All right,
That
that
means
sounds
second
cool.
to last.
I
I just like that word.
I like it. Good work.
also tie like a little scarf around my
Face.
yeah, so it just only my eyes are really revealed.
Gotcha. So, Eddie says, so what am I doing? Where am I going?
maybe throw in like a slight limp to one side to throw them off.
Throwing an
I have-
accent too.
I mean, I have the spell Alter Self as well. I could
Oh
completely.
yeah, that's way better.
I could make it completely look. like
Make
somebody
yourself look
That
like
would
fucking
be for the best.
He grabs the
Norman.
note.
You should look like Norman and give this little kid the letter.
else. No,
What
it's-
spell?
I have the spell Alter Self. I cast Alter Self and I take off my armor. It takes a little bit.
Takes 5 minutes. I'm just
Um,
going.
and so I do that.
Uh-huh.
And I turn around and you see this, and my skin becomes pale white, and my hair, that's blonde, turns black, and I do have it up, and so I put it down, and it becomes long, and then I turn to flare on, and I'm exactly Strahd von Zarovich, with a clean shaven face and everything.
He's back.
Who are you supposed to be?
Is Tower with us?
You should go
What are
talk
you,
to
gay?
Irina right
Have you ever
now.
heard
Tower and
of?
Jog are not with us.
They're not with you.
Have you ever heard of the war at Ravenloft?
No, I'm sure it's riveting.
Well.
I don't like that. No.
Well,
Do this.
I was gonna say.
I sense a
I
story
was gonna say,
coming on.
wouldn't you like to know? And I smile at him and
Give me an intimidation.
I show my teeth. 13.
And he goes,
But
what are you, a vampire?
a vampire lord, yes.
You guys hang out with a vampire lord?
No, we killed
You
him.
didn't know?
That's
This
pretty
is the
fucking
crew
crazy.
that killed Strahd.
Um,
I don't know what that is.
The vampire lord that cut off Barovia from the entire world for millennia.
Still not ringing the bell, man.
Do you get
That's
out
some
effort?
bullshit.
I like.
There's no way that didn't spread to
You
here.
should
There's
go
new
try
Barovia
to
on the freaking
manufacture a
continent. But
child
okay.
without reading it right now.
Never
I
more
should
even,
go
man.
up to her. Like, hey.
Do you even go to
Hello?
plays? No.
She'd probably die.
Point is, kind of cool.
So you're the guy, the vampire lord of Barovia.
Former. He dead now.
Four. Yes.
Well, he's right there.
No.
I also.
No.
I also.
I don't
sound-
understand.
I also
But all
sound
right, let's just
exactly. I sound exactly like Strahd too.
Gotcha.
Strahd. Strahd.
And he goes, all right, I guess I'll have to just hear it later.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. I mean, he likes butt pads.
He's just like.
Well, if you have a vampire, are you gonna kill him? Then you're gonna turn him into vampires?
I can't do that.
He's not.
You're a vampire.
He's not.
Simply in visuals, not in reality.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
you're a
a
magic
disguise.
caster? Okay.
He's-
I
get it
understand a
now.
lot why you and Dex hang out now.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, are you the fighter?
Dang! Hey!
You cast
I'm an eldritch knight.
Hey, you better
Some
get your
vegetables.
friend not run his mouth, or
That's in the. It's in the book. I know.
Hey!
So, I mean, like, this is how I'm not.
Okay, I
This
just
is
thought
how
you were.
I'm not
I
a
thought you were a
vampire, and
vampire because
I-
vampires can shape that shift. Why would I
And
assume?
I slowly like and.
He's also
Um,
been walking around in daylight.
True. I mean, yes, I
That's exactly. I was gonna. I calmly
You
and
saying that
collectively.
vampires can even touch the sun, buddy?
I stride
Yeah,
into the
pretty
sun.
much.
Well, interesting.
I stride into the sunlight and I'm like,
And you with just on your skin. He goes, all right. So yeah, shape.
I take my holy symbol and I touch it to his skin.
All
And he
right.
burst into
He's okay.
flames.
It actually like.
I'm like, oh shit!
Yeah, just jump on him.
my feet, blood everywhere.
Anyways,
Um,
so
That'd be funny. I have some like.
I
That'd be funny.
rewind.
I take
So
I'll be
he goes, okay, I believe you. He's not a vampire.
I'll be right back. And so I stride into the city. Like,
So he goes as he walks out. He goes, what's he doing?
He's probably gonna go fondle some kids.
Oh, all right, cool. So you guys want to play cards?
Sure.
All right, so you got
pretty easy to beat.
this fucking fucker. All right, so.
I'm gone.
Yeah, and so you walk out into the streets. You can see it's, getting, it's probably around 10 a.m. As you can see the dirty streets, very crowded, lots of people, just walking through. You can see carts of different things going through the streets, lots of alleyways. What do you want to do?
Do I find a child?
Oh god.
And do a child check.
What do you do?
Do I see a
do it.
group?
As you're
Um,
walking
do
through
I
the
see a group?
alleyway,
Where are you looking?
I guess I go to the poorer side.
All right, so you head on over to the poorer side of town, and as you can see, you start heading into you walk past the castle again, and you're gonna head into the northern end of town, and you can see as you can just quality starts decreasing as buildings going by, and you can see as you get more in the the more poor area, you can see there's even some kids just running around, but they chasing a dog, but they look very young. Very young. And as you're kind of walking through, give me a perception check.
15.
You can see that as you're walking by there, there's alleyways on either side, and you can see that down some of them, you can see there's older kids, look like maybe in their 13, 12, that kind of age, kind of around in big circles playing marbles and stuff in the streets. In the alleys, sorry.
I say, excuse me, youth of this town.
And you can see as you walk in, you can see his shadow elongated into the alleyway as it's cast on them as they stop what they're doing. And they say, "Oh, what's that? What's that, governor?"
And I glide over to them
Yeah.
and I say which one of you? Is it all men?
You can see
males, or-
there's some girls and boys evenly mixed in
Is
there.
they-
They're all kind of dirty.
Which one of you children would like to do me a favor for some gold?
And you can see, hey, they kind of stand up and he goes, how much gold, mister?
I in between three of my fingers. I have a gold piece in each one of them, and I'm like, 2 gold pieces.
You can see all their eyes light up and grow around as they're like, oh, ooh, gold. What you want, mister?
I say, I need you to deliver a message to Norman, the colonel of the guard.
Hey, which one's he?
I describe him in detail.
All right, he goes,
He has a nice mustache.
Sure, okay, I can maybe find him.
Who am I talking to?
You can see like there's a little boy that he looks like he's one of the ringleaders. He's about 14, and you can see he has also a grubby face, and he has like that little newspaper boy hat on. And he goes, "Hey, governor," and he goes, "Yeah, I'm Timmy. I'll do it.
Okay.
You want me to take gold?
Yeah,
And you want what? A note or something to the gods?"
I pull out the note from my sleeve, and I say, like, here's that for you.
So he takes the note. Is it just a folded up piece of paper?
Yeah.
He takes it and he opens it up and starts
Absolutely
reading it.
not, young man.
And he goes, and he looks up and he goes, "Why?"
Because I'm giving you 2 gold pieces. You don't need to know what's in that.
And you can see, he goes, "Am I gonna get in trouble?"
Absolutely not.
Give me. That's not the truth. That's the truth.
In fact, I think they might be in favor of you delivering this message.
He goes. He looks it over and he kind of looks up at you, up and down. And he goes, "Make it 3 gold."
Who are you to tell me?
Give me a intimidation.
And I like show my
with advantage.
With my smile.
With advantage.
Start quoting smiling.
16.
And he goes, "All right, I guess I'll just take 2." And he holds up his trembling hand.
I drop them into his hand.
And he takes it and he goes, "Come on, Julie, let's go do this." And you can see he grabs the hand of one of the other girls and you can see he runs off. They run off into the street.
Oh, he found a porker.
They're like 12.
Hey, with you.
Anyways, so they run off into the street and disappear. What do you want to do? What's Cab do now?
I say, like, as they walk away, how many kids are here?
There's still like 8 here. You can see like one of them's even like a 5-year-old. You can see this little 5-year-old girl, kind of just dirty face, is staring up and like
I look at them and I
they're all just kind of like they're kind of grouped together, like all just looking up as like your shadows just towering over them.
I like reach into my sleeve. And I like hold out my hand and like there's 8 or 10 gold pieces and I just drop it into the center of them and I walk away.
You can see like as soon as you turn away, the camera just shows behind your back. They all just like.
Is it like that cartoon cloud where you just?
I hear this kerfuffle.
Yeah.
And I turn back around.
And you can see like as you turn around, as you whip around, they all freeze and like just. One of them has like some of the gold in his hand, and like they're just grabbing. They all look over.
And I walk over back to them. I'm like, there will be civility between all of you children.
And you see
1 for each of you.
Immediately, all stand up and wipe themselves out and divide it out between the other group and just.
I say, savages.
And you walk away.
I walk away.
End scene. Yeah. So,
well done.
Good stuff.
So, and you guys are you gambling with them?
Yeah.
All right. He goes.
She's absolutely gambling.
All right, and he goes. All right, let's roll dice. So it's the Flare-On. It's the Flare-On. Eddy and Salarin. And he goes, "How much gold are we putting in?"
Bro, you don't even have gold.
He goes, "I mean, I have some."
Oh, hey, so you're just not paying back to Dex because you don't wanna?
Dude, and you see Dex, and he goes, "Arr!" He makes a point, and he goes, "Listen, man, I'll win the gold back right now. How about that? I'll win it right off this chump right here. How about that? How about right now, 55 gold?"
I don't even know if I have 55 gold.
He goes, "How much gold? Did you say 55? How much gold do you want to play for, man?"
Sure, 55. Let's do it.
Sweet. How about we roll D20s, and whoever rolls the highest wins.
Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3. How about that?
Catch me outside.
How about that? And he rolls his dice.
650.
All right, you win the first one. And he goes, all right, hey, Dex, can I borrow 55 gold much? He goes, no, I don't. I got this right here, right here.
I'm good for the money.
Right here, I'm good for the money.
Oh.
Oh! No, 2 versus 4. He goes, all right, this is it. This is for everything right here. 55 pieces. I'm going to win it back, and I'm going to pay off my debts right now. Oh! 55 gold lost! And he takes it and he immediately hands it over to Dex, and he goes, "Yar!"
You're welcome, Dex.
You're welcome, Dex. How much gold did you have?
Yeah.
107.
Okay, dang, dude, that's a heavy hit.
Well, I have more stashed away somewhere.
Inside a particular anal cavity.
Ash, my boy.
How much gold is in his ass?
78 gold.
It's such a specific number. 78 gold pieces. So and he knows it right off the top of his head. So
It's been in there for a while.
So yeah, you enter back as like the door flies open and lightning crashes behind you, and you can see you can flare on looks as he hands over 55 gold to Eddy. He goes, there we go, that problem solved.
Did you lose?
I just paid Dex, like that's all.
He thought he'd be friendly.
Understood.
Believe it or not, I don't want to kill everybody.
All right, so what are we doing now?
How'd it go?
Dex,
How'd it go?
we
Anyway.
need to inform
It went well.
the crew what has
It
happened
went well.
here and let them know
I transformed
that our
back.
I got you back.
new
Hey,
friend
do me a favor.
will soon be
You're in the middle of fucking
either a
like,
permanent
just-
or temporary
Like,
part of our crew.
Yeah, I'll tell him. And you see Dex runs off out the door and he goes, I'll tell the crew.
Okay.
And that's what he'll do.
So that's what he needs to do, just so Eddy doesn't show up and they
So,
stab him.
drain her of her
So,
blood.
yeah.
I should just eat
Um,
her period.
So Dex runs off to tell the crew.
Which inn did we decide that this? What is the closest inn to the port?
What did the note say exactly?
It said that during shift change, a group of Black Hand infiltrators were planning on getting into the White Keep through the rear gate.
I hope there's a rear gate at the
Well, I haven't been here for 6 months. Whatever
True.
would constitute like a lesser guarded rear entrance to the keep, kind of.
Does it say there's any goal behind why they're doing it?
To basically put sleeper agents into the keep.
Gotcha. So you guys go off, they send the note off, the whole thing happens, and he says, all right, so now what's the plan?
So what is the closest keep to the port, or closest inn to the port? Which
To the
inn
port,
would
that's
you...
the whatever it's called, slender scimitar, whatever.
Would that be
Swift
like
Rakia?
to where? Would that be like to where you set this up?
Exactly. That's
Okay.
it's where. What do you mean set it up? That's the one nearest
The quickest way for you to get to safety on our ship.
Sure, it would be directly to the ship, but I guess that'd be one stop along the way if I'm understanding.
Well, basically, we need to set you up as bait at this inn.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. If we're gonna set me up as bait, definitely that's the best
That's
tavern.
the inn, then. We're going.
Other side, I see what you're saying because you're drawing the attention to the White Tavern, White
I'm
Castle.
so glad that you joined me in my
Yeah, sure,
conclusions.
man. They don't pay me enough to do the planning. They just, I'm trying to get out of here, man.
That's why I pay Dex's salary.
All right, and that's why Flareon does too. And you can see, so.
What do you want?
Anyways, let's get going.
Sorry, that's a little funny.
So you can see he stands up. He's just like 3 feet. So
What? He's like barely taller.
you guys head off to the Swift Ray Pier. It's getting around probably at 10:30, 11.
So as we're going over there, I'm talking to him, and I hand him like 15 gold. Just act like you're drunk. You can just have it filled with water if you want. Act
Sure.
like you're a big spender. You're finally having a night on the town.
Sure.
Where you feel safe.
I mean, it's not going to take much for them
I
to,
understand, but just to throw them off the scent that it's not an obvious trap.
Let's do it. I like it.
And so
you got any gold you're going to give me?
I hand him 15 gold.
Gotcha.
So just start gambling, get a big crowd going, do what you need to do.
It looks like it's about 11 a.m.
Let's wait just a bit, and we can let the rest of their crew know what's going down.
And you can see, he goes, all right, sounds
Let's
good.
wait for sundown.
Cool. We'll wait for sundown.
I go.
I did send Dex over to our ship to let the rest of the crew know, and Toward and Jog what was going on.
Cool.
All right.
While we're waiting-
do we need Toward and Jog to be here for the if there's fighting, or are you kind of building things around them?
We can do whatever we want.
I don't want you to kill us. That's where I probably should be coming. Are you waiting this for all of us being here? Or no.
That would be metagaming.
Well,
And he says, I can fight, man.
Dude, that's all I've been trying to get out of you all fucking day. And yeah,
If I can fight?
Yeah.
Man, listen. I can fight, man. I'll definitely be able to hold my own. Well, if we...
What kind of?
But it's a very different like.
He goes, I'm more of a rogue.
Okay.
Kind
I
of
got
from a
these for
distance.
free.
you
Yeah?
can sneak up on
Yep,
people
yep,
and
yep.
sneak
You
up.
got it, man. You got
Don't mind
it.
at all.
Let me
You
sneak
need
up on them boy asses and I'll fucking fuck them up.
While
He'd be a great pastor.
while we're waiting, I want to go into the market and look for some small clothes for me and Irina,
All right.
because I've been
Some
in the
small
same.
clothes.
Yeah, that's what they call underwear in Game of Thrones. Also, I want to look for a nice dress for Irina too.
All right. So, you're going where exactly?
Into the market.
Okay, into the market. So you guys head in. So this is what you're doing during the day.
Yeah.
So you go into the market and you can see there's lots of, especially down near the docks, lots of, nice clothing and dresses like that. And you're trying to find a dress for Irina. And what else?
A dress and small clothes.
And you find that there's a whole clothing shop. It just kind of has racks out on the side of the road.
Okay. Is there?
There could be whatever you want.
I buy 5 pair of small clothes for
Okay.
Irina and myself.
Gotcha. And you put those on the counter and anything else?
And then, what's the nicest dress that would fit a very fit and young woman? As in, she's 21 now. How old is she?
You're asking how old is Irina?
Yeah.
You would know that Irina it was 21 when you met her and she's 24 now.
She's 24. Okay.
You can see.
Just the perfect time for this.
How many? Okay, you wanted the dress for a young woman.
Yes.
You look like a very romantic man.
Yeah.
You can see the guy walks over and he goes, try this one. And he pulls out this nice, it looks like, it's still in solid condition, like a nice wedding dress. He goes, how about this?
Do you have a nice one in red?
In red, I thought you were getting married.
I'm already married to this bitch.
Wait, what? He goes, of course I have a red dress. And he comes out and pulls out a nice, it's a lot more, I guess, not as fluffy and puffy as the other dress. A lot more slimming, I guess.
Yeah.
He goes, how about this?
Yes, sir.
Cool. And he comes over and he goes, the whole lot for 2 gold.
There you go.
Gotcha. And he gives you the dress and the 5 undergarments.
Chink, chink, chink. I walk up.
Humble merchants, do you have any sort of debonair neck accessories?
Like jewelry?
Hmm.
I don't have jewelry, I have clothes.
No, like an ascot or a bow tie.
Oh, well, I have a brooch. But it's...
Hmm.
Oh, like a bow tie. I definitely have bow ties. I have bow
That's
ties.
cloth.
I have plenty of bow ties. And he pulls out some...
I bet you do have bow ties.
He takes out like a black bow tie and he kind of like dusts it off on the side. He goes, bow tie.
bow tie.
Silver piece.
Silver piece. I hand him a silver piece.
All right.
And then I walk over to Quasimodo, and I do a quick bow, and then making sure he's not biting me, I quickly tie a bow tie around his neck.
Who's Quasimodo?
Isn't your monkey with you?
Yeah, he's always with me.
Yeah.
Juan DC.
Juan Decime. Why did I say Quasimodo?
Quasimodo.
Sorry.
I love it.
There was a lot of the same vowels and consonants in
Yeah,
there.
that's fair.
And you can see Juan Decimo's like, and yeah, and you can see
And I head back over to the merchant. Have you any hats?
and you can just see Juan Decimo climbs up on top of Flareon, like on his head, as he just has this bow tie on his front.
What's the bow tie look like?
It's a
Just
black,
a black
silk bow tie.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it have like the cuff of a shirt with it?
Yeah, it's just that's all it is. It's just around his neck. So he gets caught on something.
Have you
just
any
hangs. I'm
hats
like,
for debonair gentlemen?
and he goes, of course. And he pulls out a top hat and he puffs it out.
Anything with a feather?
Of course. And he takes out a hat, a feather, and he just shoves it in the band around the hat.
You want it like a Robin Hood hat?
I'm thinking more like Robin Hood hat.
Like a
Like
Robin
the play.
Hood. Oh, okay. And you see he turns around and he procures a Robin Hood hat. And he goes like this.
Yes. And I hand him 2 silver pieces?
All right. And he goes, for the Robin Hood hat, it's going to be a gold piece. It's a nice, yeah, the top hat's 5 silver. So you can deal.
Oh, do you have a tri-cornered hat? Do you have 2 of them?
Hold.
Like a pirate hat.
Hold!
Well, let's see. Gold is rather steep, my friend.
Sure, and I can deal.
Deal.
What do you propose then?
Will deal. I say, passerby that we come across will let you know where these lovely items came from. If you're willing to sell it for 75 silver.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
That's 9.
It's going to be a 9. He goes, if you're just going to go around and you're going to tell people about my stand.
About your what? Your
Go
staff
tell people
infection?
about my stand.
About your stand, yes.
On my stand, you got to tell about the clerk.
That's called PR, my friend. Public relations,
PR.
marketing.
You must be one of them nobles.
Oh, just a humble world traveler who's experienced much and wishes to experience more.
I could do it 7 silver, 5 copper. Is that what you said?
Sure is.
All right.
And I hand him that, and I walk over.
For the centaur.
Thank you.
Such a beautiful face.
And you put on the Robin Hood hat.
Hell yeah.
It is a brilliant blue feather.
I'm like ruffling through some like the store, and I plop this hat on it, and I plop this hat onto the thing. I'm like, I'll have both of these, please.
It was 1 gold piece.
That's a bit steep, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Fine.
know what?
All right, so you give him a
I
gold
just
piece.
kind of
Yeah.
like you.
And I hand him a gold piece and pay for his stuff.
I'm confused, but
It's
all
okay.
right.
Quasimodo has a black silk bow tie now, and you have a Robin Hood hat with a blue feather.
And you know, it's very fitting.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Juanissimo's definitely the classy one of the 2 of us.
She fits it on your head with just like ever so lightly. You feel her fingers brush across your face.
Never
just
mind.
a little too long.
Ooh.
And
This
she,
one.
There's gonna be some crossbreeding tonight.
I think you would probably
The nights at sea get so lonely.
you would
What do you guys want to do?
fuck.
that's what you.
Eddie
always
says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand.
Eddie says, all right, so we go into the Swift Rapier.
What time is it?
We can say that as you guys get back, you guys maybe chill for a little bit, eat dinner. Eddie prepares dinner for you guys.
Where
I roll
do we go back to the
I
ship?
roll for
Back at the
perception
house,
to
his
see
house.
if anybody is looking at the hats or the bow tie as we walk along.
Gotcha. Give me a perception. That's
22.
definitely good. 22. There's as you're walking by, you can see like there's definitely some of the people who look like they might be a little bit higher class than the average person, kind of looking over and giving strange looks at the monkey and this entourage that you have coming through the streets.
Anybody who looks like they might not.
She's like a
be
woman with
looking-
like an umbrella, and she's like looking over.
I
like,
put my hat on. I put my hat on Eddie, and I tip the hat down.
All right, yeah, and you
Like,
slap it over his
like-
face. Yeah, because he already has his hood up, but you put the hat in, like he takes it up and puts it down and then puts his hood up again. That's all right.
I stare daggers at any person that looks at Wandissimo with anything other than pure joy.
You can see just as you're staring daggers, like the woman with the umbrella looks over and like, and just keeps going.
As she walks away, I
She looks like just a young, like maybe.
You wish
winter-
your dairy contraptions brought all the men to the premises.
And she's just walking off in the distance.
Cunt.
My word!
Her
yeah.
name, perchance?
Did you ask her her name? Yeah, there's a list. So
I
anyway,
want a detailed description of this woman for further reprimand.
analysis. So what are you guys gonna do? So you guys head back to the house, and you kind of lay low, and Eddie makes dinner, and you guys don't, and you got a 17, and you feel like you're not really being followed.
What do you make, Eddie?
He makes scrambled eggs, because that's all I know how to make.
That's
What about fish?
fair.
He goes, listen, man, all I got is eggs, and I'm trying to use these before I get on the fucking ship and leave. So can you guys just eat my goddamn eggs? Okay. So you guys do this, and then it gets night. It gets about sunset, and he goes, so what are we doing?
I hand him the 15
Uh-huh.
gold and I say,
Just act normal. Act like you came in like you haven't. Act like you haven't been around the outside world for a while, and you're ready to live it up.
Gotcha.
Start gambling. At least acting like you're drinking,
I can do that.
and just like you're oblivious and having a good time. Even though you don't have to be drunk. If you do that, that's on you.
Gotcha. And he
I
takes-
hand him 15 gold to start gambling.
And he
Preferably
takes it.
not get drunk.
I
And he
told
goes,
him
"Hey,
it's on
man,"
him.
he said to do. I'm not gonna get wasted, man. He kind of slaps you
I'm
on
not
the
gonna get
shoulder.
wasted,
Goes,
but I might
listen,
get
Kev, I'm not
tipsy."
trying to get wasted, but if the dude's gonna buy me some drinks, I'm not gonna twin it down. I mean, I can shoot the crossbow, man, and I can be a little tipsy. I'm not trying to be. I won't get loaded,
Maybe
dude.
mostly spend it on the
I mean,
gambling.
you guys are pretty good. You guys are pretty strong.
Yeah.
I mean, and if I die, then you're fucked. So,
Yeah, that
Right?
doesn't make
So
us
are
feel
you.
better.
so I'm just saying, yeah, you guys won't let me die.
Um,
Hold on.
so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna.
Oh, the
s-
phone.
I'm gonna.
No, I mean, I have some security.
I'm gonna.
You can see Eddie's kind of sitting there. It's been like maybe half hours. He's like, you can see a crowd starting to gather around him. As you can see, he's like, hot dice, and you can see as they're kind of sitting there, you can hear them playing, and Eddie, you can hear that he's up at least in this point. He goes, going great here, getting some kind of positive momentum here, and lots of people kind of coming over and watching, and maybe another 20 minutes tick off as you guys are kind of sitting there. You've gotten your drinks by now, and
I'm just keeping an eagle eye on the door for anybody that even looks remotely. What would be the word? Capable of battle.
And you can see Wandissimo sitting in the chair. He has the taint stinger under the table. It's like, and he's like biting on
It
it.
looks like he's playing.
I will take your bow tie.
I will take that. And Cab is over there too.
I'm
I brought you
I'm-
into my world.
I'm keeping my eye on Eddie, and like I'm also looking around the tavern.
Yeah, I'm just scanning the entire time.
That's when the doors kick down, and you can see a couple men come in. You can see both of them just walking over. You can see they just have thin veils around their face, just kind of like cloaked faces. And as they're all just dressed in black. You can see one of them, the lead, has like a cape on his back, and you can see like the whole crowd kind of turns around. It's like Eddie still doesn't seem to have noticed, and he's like, and then I said, put 10 more gold on the table, buddy. See what happens. And you can see all the people kind of looking around. You can see one of them just starts striding across, and you can see they walk over. The one with this one kind of stands by the door, and you can see he kind of comes over here and then puts his back against it, and you can see he has like his hands just not showing. And the other one over here with the cape kind of walks over to the table.
No, as
As he's walking over, you do what?
like, do I see that he's locked eyes with Eddie?
Yeah, you can see his hands are free, but you can hear just his boots pounding. You can hear like a kind of a mechanical.
I stand up.
Yep, Cap
And
stands
I
up.
walk up to him like, hold up, friend.
So you're gonna, as he's walking across, you see Cap kind of come over and step in the way, and you can see, and he goes, you just hear a deeper voice and goes, out of the way, buddy.
I said, who are you here for?
And he goes, none of your concern, citizen. Get the fuck back in your seat.
Eddie?
And he goes, I said get in the back in the fucking seat. Or you're
Eddie?
And you can see, as he yells, and he goes, yeah, I'm over here. And you can see he turns over, as he looks over, you can see the man turning over. You can see Eddie immediately just freezes, and his face just gets white. And he's,
I pull out my sun sword, and,
you
and
can see, holy shit, what?
And, like, I try
Are you
to
doing
stab.
it stealthily?
I mean, I guess, sure. But I
So,
mean,
are you trying to, like, do it stealthily, or are you trying to be like,
like, I guess I just, I have him like that, and I look over, and then I see Eddie, like, freak out, and so then I reach for my sword and, like, do that, and...
Gotcha, and you pull out the thing, you reach out and ignite it, and you can see the whole bar gets... As you see the blade, you max out, and you can see the guy takes a step back. Everyone roll initiative. All right, so we're going to go over to Salarin. What does Salarin want to do? You can see as he ignites
Salarin wants to
the whole
murder.
bar, and Salarin is quick and is able to do something.
Salarin is like, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt then
Gotcha.
at level 4.
All right. You do that. Go ahead.
Guiding Bolt at him.
All right. 16 plus what?
16 plus 9.
That's a hit.
25.
No, I'm not gonna do that because I'd probably kill everybody.
He takes 27 radiant damage.
All right.
And he's dead as fuck, bro.
No, this is gonna be a party.
All right.
He takes 27 radiant damage, and I have.
You did the guy at the bar?
No, I actually did him
Which?
specifically.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I did
Mo.
him, and I get advantage on the next turn
I did him too.
because he's glowing with a sparkling radiant energy after the attack hit him.
Gotcha. And how much damage was it?
27 radiant damage.
Radiant. And he's glowing. Gotcha. And you can see as you just, Salarin, like, you ignite the sword, and you can see he goes, and he goes, by the 9! And then you see Salarin turn
Just
over.
as a heads up, just to get this small part of the cleric out of the way, you watch as this small scale that looks like it's been replaced with like a solid gold inscribed piece glows as the energy flows through me and directs through the staff at the target.
I like
that
it.
my holy symbol is a replaced like turtle shell scale on my chest above my heart. So,
That's badass. All right. So you shoot it. Wait, what? So he goes in the name of Bane, and then you hit him. So
Bane.
so we go over to Flare-On.
I immediately, the table right in front of me, I like kick it so it flips onto its side.
Yep, and you give yourself cover.
Little barrier, and then I'm gonna whip out my bow and shoot homeboy that's going after Eddy right now.
Going after the guy with the one right in front of Cab, the leader.
Yeah.
We'll call him the leader and the thug. Go ahead.
That's gonna hit 29.
That is definitely gonna hit.
Okay. I like to hear it. There it is. So it's gonna be poison damage.
Yeah, she'll cover your spells.
So he takes. Yeah. Math is hard. 8 poison damage. And the second attack, 28.
28 will hit.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You said 8 damage with that last one?
Yeah, 8 poison damage.
Okay.
And then, oh my god, dude, can I stop rolling ones, please? 16 poison damage total. That's it.
16?
Yeah.
That's pretty. This fucker, dude. I didn't get the bolt.
I rolled.
Good.
one,
I didn't get my
5.
fucking cheap thing. Eddie, you can see. You can see Eddie immediately stands up from the table, and you can see he pulls out. He brandishes 2 hand crossbows, and he takes them and he fires them both off at the dude point blank. But you got it. Okay, so 8 plus. Okay, you got how much?
I got 5 plus 3.
Okay, 8, and then you got
A 4.
4 plus 3, 7. So 15.
Yeah,
And you can see he immediately throws down one of the hand crossbows, and he starts reloading frantically the other one. And he's going to he goes, Jesus Christ! And he starts 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He starts running, 20, he's a halfling. 25, so he starts running over that way. We're gonna go over to, Cab.
Nice. And I go,
You can see as you see this energy pounding him from the side, and then Arrow, Jesus, dude's just like confused at what's happening.
I say, members of the Black Hand must die! And then I hit him 3 times with my Sun
That's actually a
Spore.
good thing to say.
Go ahead.
10 radiant damage.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like.
And
They're in,
12.
like, exoskeletons.
And that 12 to
why I
hit,
flipped the
that
digit.
misses.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
missed?
All
That's
right,
why I
anything
flipped the
else?
table. I'm ready.
Nope. I await his attack.
I like that.
All right, you can see immediately the man over here. Let me see exactly what he's gonna do.
He's
It's going to murder.
He's gonna die. That's
Yeah, you can see he immediately pulls out a heavy. He whips out this heavy crossbow, and he turns it over to Salarin, and we just watched hit the dude from the side, and he launches off a shot at her.
It's going to be
Oh, you can see. He looks like he has very quick hands. He goes, and he fires off the second one too. That's pretty badass.
He fired off 2 at me?
He fired off 2 shots at you.
Was
So,
that heavy?
That's really
They're heavy.
impressive.
so
Oh.
you can see it looks
My
like
health
he's
pool's
just.
not looking as large as it once
And,
was.
What'd you
It's a
get?
23.
23
With a 23 will hit.
How much damage did you take?
I donated my right to
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, by the way, as you see the second one pierces into your arm.
Sure don't like that. Good thing I don't have a concentration spell going. 20.
You pass. Go and take 8 piercing damage.
Chum chain.
That's only a tenth of my health.
And you can see he immediately you see he runs behind the bar, and you can see he's just messing with his crossbow, and he disappears.
Did that girl just like let him walk through?
You can see and then we'll have some of the people reacting here. As you see this woman just starts running back over here, we'll say. Yeah, people start filing out of the tavern. It's just chaos as people are running everywhere. We're gonna go over to Juan Decimo.
Ain't Stinger.
No, I'm
You know, he fucking climbs up on my shoulders with the table still like fucking in front of us or
Yeah.
whatever, and he fires. And now he can fire twice. I know you love that.
That's such bullshit.
Oh, and that's a crit, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
My boy Juan is gonna fuck this boy up. And the second one does a. Dang Stinger, where you at, girl? Unnatural 20.
That
Yeah,
hits.
it does.
Damn.
Alright.
They got ambushed as fuck.
Yeah, they weren't ready. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Oh my lord.
Doesn't sound good.
10 fire damage for the first one. I literally rolled 3 ones
Oh shit.
out of 4 dice. And then the second one
Fuck
is, fuck, another one.
Fuck, another
The
one.
7th more fire damage.
another one.
Gotcha.
Only 17. That's pretty good.
And he
then-
looks very injured.
He shoots the
He looks
second
like
one.
he's go on.
He shoots the second one, and Wandismo just goes.
He tightens his bow, and you can see the guy just like he whips his head over as he looks over in your area. He's just panting. You can see he looks very injured.
Is he bloodied?
He's gonna fucking die today.
Oh, he's definitely bloodied. So
Come at me, little girl.
you. Okay, is Juan Decimo getting back behind the table? Like you guys are getting. I assume when you finish your turn, you take cover and get behind, duck down.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You see the main guy. He takes out. You can see. He takes out this long blade. Give it to me. And he says.
Sheath that blade, buddy.
And he goes, looks like we'll have a couple more heads on our plate after this one. And you can see he tries to strike out a cab. Does a...
I'm gonna wait until
Give
he
me
finishes the
7.
attack before I say
On that 20 hit you?
It does. Because that is my AC.
Sad face.
Okay, and then does... A 14 hit, yeah.
No.
Thank
All
you
right.
for joining
Go ahead
us
and make a
this evening,
Constitution
Spike.
saving throw.
Inebriated.
That's what I think.
So 16 extra piercing as he does it in a sneak attack way. Like you can see, he just pulls it out. Like he does it so fast that it kind of catches
Sneaky
you off
beaky.
guard.
Yeah.
And then you also take, and you can see as the blade slashes across you, it burns on your skin as it hits you, and you fail to try to fight it off as you feel. Go ahead and take 25 poison damage.
How were, how you
I'm like half health.
Yeah, that was a lot of.
And you can see we go over to you can see he then
Shit! I could have used my reaction.
he's then going to he's gonna use his bonus action to disengage from Cab,
Perfect.
and he's gonna go.
Will be penetrated.
You can see as he's diving back behind the bar, he's in the middle of leaping down behind right now.
So his
like
ass is
frozen.
currently perked up in my face.
It is. You can definitely see his ass. He's diving. So we're gonna go over
Are
to.
you, is he prone?
Well, he's at the end of his movement. So
You said he's in the middle of a dive.
can he be prone?
Is he prone?
I can.
You are tough.
Yeah, no, I'll say he's prone. Yeah, if you allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be prone. So he'll run, and that's the end of his thing is him landing and going prone. I guess it is. I don't know if it is free to go prone. I would assume maybe. I don't know. It's not half movement to go. It's half movement to get up from being prone. Anyways, he's gonna just dive. So he lands on the ground there. We're gonna go over to. They're not in the game. Salarin. Your turn.
Did you almost say coward?
I almost said towered in the jog. I have it at the end.
you are not done yet. And then I cast as a bonus action, Healing Word on our friend here.
Okay.
At 8th level, you gain the ability to infuse your weapon strikes with divine energy. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 psychic damage to the target. When you reach the...
Yeah. So you're attacking with the melee attack?
I'm attacking
You
you
have
with a melee
advantage.
attack. That's why I asked if he was prone.
I figured.
Yeah.
So,
I figured that's exactly why. I mean, as soon as you asked that, I looked and saw you're within movement, but
yeah.
I definitely think he died behind that bar.
I was in at 20
Nice.
on the first roll.
Describe how you kill him.
Okay.
Love it.
As she comes over, just her breastplate, holy symbol glowing from the recently cast.
He like rolls
Healing
over on his
word.
back.
You messed with the wrong group. And just like there's just a bloody hole in the center of his back.
Like
as
it
she
blows out
brings-
his armor.
Yeah.
You just watch it cave in as he screeches in pain and just blood just sprays against the wall from his open mouth like forward.
And you can see as you look to your right, you can see there's an old man at the end of the bar. He's just looking down over like with his drink in his hand.
Yeah.
You can just see like on his face just some like blood just spatters on his like forehead. Just
And I just look over. I know you're back there. To the other one.
Gotcha.
And I end my turn.
Gotcha. So, we're gonna go over to
Mazel tov.
Like, I'm so.
Flareon.
That boy died so quick. Anyway.
I did
So,
27 damage to him the first turn.
yeah, he literally got fucked. He came
Yeah,
in here like
he
he had
did.
a big dick and like he cut it off
Yeah.
and made him eat
Oh
it.
my God.
I mean, he did fuck me up pretty good though.
Yeah. Like,
He got me half.
All right. So now
Yeah.
what?
okay, so Wandisimo is still on my shoulders.
Yep.
I would like to run up and kick that table over and use it as a shield.
Go on.
I take it back. I don't do that. I just go to this corner
Gotcha.
and like hide behind the corner, and then as soon as I
Right
see
here?
him, yeah, as soon as I see him pop out, I'm murking him.
Okay, so if you're gonna do that, just so we're clear, you're gonna be positioned around the corner waiting, and as soon as he pops out, you shoot and then move behind.
Yes.
Is that okay? Just so we're cool. Okay. And Wandisimo's still on your back. So, and you can even be.
Where else?
I was gonna say yeah, since he's
He's
Probably
around the
safest
corner.
place. When you add Zephyr Strike, in,
Eddie.
save us
Eddie
for
is the
Zephyr
NPC.
Strike and Healing Spirit. The only 2 spells any good ranger needs.
Let's make a bet right now. How many times do you think Zephyr Strike will save his life during this campaign?
I think it's already up to 1.
17.
17? I'm betting a total of 3 times.
I mean, yeah. No, that's fair.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to think how many times in OG Curse of Strahd.
A lot.
Right, the Abbey.
A lot. Abby for
Strahd.
sure. You literally ran through the
Strahd
castle.
again.
It was hand crossbow.
There were several times we were going to
I
use
feel like
it.
you used it
Yeah.
at least once during Amber Temple.
Oh, it definitely did. For the Flame Skulls.
I was gonna say the flame. You ran away from the flame skulls.
That definitely happened.
120,
When
okay.
Gisima was in the stockades with
Good memory.
Shrednar.
That was before me.
Yeah.
So probably like, I counted 5, so let's give it an extra 3 because I probably forgot some.
All right, and we're gonna go over
What's the bet then?
to Cap.
7.
I stand where I am and I hold my action to cast Scorching Ray on the motherfucker when he pops out.
Gotcha.
And then I'll duck behind this table right there.
Duck behind which one?
The one that's directly next to me.
This one right here.
Yeah.
So do you want to duck behind there and then just like put you're using what to shoot again?
My sword. I point at it.
I'm confused.
I'm casting Scorching Ray.
Oh, you're casting Scorching Ray. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, you get behind there and you're kind of peeking up and you're looking ready to cast Scorching Ray as soon as he pops up and then get down.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Can't do that. So anything else?
No.
All right, and we're gonna go over to the henchman. You can see, hey, as you slay this one dude, you can see his body just falls down behind the thing, and you hear like a curse, and you say, "God damn it!" And then you see this guy turns around the corner, and you can see he's kind of crawling on both hands and knees, and he has these or not crawling, but he's like crouched, and you can see he has 2 daggers in his hands underneath, and he goes, "Come here, you fucking seafood!" And he comes over and he tries
see him right
to.
there?
What'd you say?
What I see him right there.
So yeah, as he crawls around, you can see he comes over and he slashes. He crawls on top of his dead fallen ally, and he tries to slash at Salaman. You can see him, Cab, and then Flareon. You can see him, but he has 3/4 cover, so you can make your attack, but he just gets some cover.
Okay, I mean, better than not getting an attack at all.
And then Eddy can also see.
He's the best boy.
So you said he has 3/4 cover?
So he does have 3/4 cover, so he will have some addition to his AC. So what's your attack, Pete?
16.
16 is a hit.
Yes. That's 1 out of 3.
I was at a friend's house today. They have a chinchilla, an elderly cat, a toothless cat, 2 Shih Tzus, a dog that's
3
basically
fire
a
damage,
fluffy black thundercloud,
and a 17 to
a
hit.
chinchilla,
That hits.
3.
a hedgehog.
Another 4 fire
I like
damage,
Hedgehogs are fun.
and
Yeah, maybe
another
I feel
17.
like I'm missing.
To hit, yeah.
Maybe like a hamster or something.
That's
6.
a lot of animals.
9.
Those are all
9
shitty.
that I'm aware.
That's funny that we. Yeah. Okay.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's 13.
All right, and you pop back down behind the table, and we go over to Oh, Eddy makes his attack, and you can make. What was your attack, Flareon?
First one was 18 to hit. Or you said,
Yeah. So just make regular attacks like you normally would. You
18
said
and 29.
so. The 18 misses and the 29 hits.
Liddy. It's gonna be.
I know.
And you see Eddy. He takes his shot from way back there, but his hand crossbow is not great with range, so it misses.
Although it's
8
convinced me
fire
to get a
damage.
black cat.
8
I
fire
go to
damage.
adopt a cat.
Cab, everyone shot their shot, right? And now so you can see he's going to slash at you, Salarin.
Okay. I deserve it.
You
It's
don't,
okay.
You don't fucking try.
I just straight up murked his friend.
Dude, just call on your shell. Yeah.
Oh, 27 hit ya?
Sure do. It's
He-
not a crit.
He went
It's
into the
fine.
hole.
And then does a 9 hit you?
No, less so.
Young boy.
All right. So go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, my friend.
Ooh, that was pretty cool.
No. I mean, it was worth it just for that neat roll.
That
What'd you
perfect
get?
balance.
I failed.
Okay.
That'd
22
be good.
slashing damage.
Uh-oh.
There was a comma
There's
there.
there's a and.
And
That was
you can feel as his daggers pierce, the one pierces into your turtle flesh.
He's
It also
able to
burns.
find an opening at the joint of my, maybe like kind of near like the armpit or something.
And the first one kind of dings off your armpit, like on the other side, but then the other one he comes and brings in. That's gonna be
Whatever a
25,
turtle would make, I don't know.
25 poison damage.
Ooh, does that mean?
You're not poisoned.
Okay.
If that was your next question.
You do hear my character screeching pain at that point.
Oh god.
Whatever pained turtle noises would be.
Sounds
She
constipated.
did not like that.
And you can see he then He then disengages from you and moves back behind the counter.
She?
I said he disengages.
I don't know why that mattered.
The brothers. One of the two. So we go over to Wandissimo.
I'll have him just go to this,
And so we
like,
went over and got this
and I
crazy
want him
expensive
to
meal.
like hide behind like the tables and chairs right there.
Okay, so
And
kind of
then-
like that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
Hard to
as soon
get,
as the
like,
guy
this
pops out,
set.
That was a good move. I like that.
Okay.
Well, did
Salarin.
As I move the, 10 feet needed.
I was going to save this
I did.
spell.
Oh my. So you want to move closer?
Yeah. And I cast Harm. 23 necrotic damage as he feels his flesh begin to boil and bubble into a bubonic mess.
Whoa! He yells in a pain,
And I just do a turtle hiss.
and you can't see his facial expressions, but you'd venture to say that they're probably
Terrified?
Terrified
Oh, good.
by the amount of damage.
probably horny.
We're gonna go over to Flareon.
A scared boner.
None better than a scared boner, I'll tell you. So then I'm going to move 5, 10, and then are these doors locked or unlocked?
You don't know.
I try to open those doors.
So you go. We can 5, 10, 15. There's no way you can round that corner. So you go over to the doors and let me.
I mean, I have 70 feet of movement.
Let's say 50-50 chance they're locked. Called or odds are even and roll it.
Even Stevens. Fuck, it was literally on 10.
And you hear
rolled
dun as
30.
the doors are locked.
Well, fucking piss out my ass. How tall is this bar?
You can see it looks like it's about it's about up to let's say it's the same exact bar size as the ground floor of Ray's.
Okay. Fuck, that's pretty tall. You probably can't jump over that.
Just coloring.
You think you could do it with a certain there's a DC.
Right. Fuck it. I'm just gonna run all the way over to like there.
Gotcha.
And I'd be
20, 25, 30.
I know.
Where else? So that's 30 feet. Where do you want to go?
35, 40, 45.
35, 40, 45.
Or 45, yeah. I have 70 feet of movement. Because
So where do you get? You
Yeah,
just point to where you want to go.
Right
in
there.
that corner.
Yeah.
Good
Am I
boy.
able to shoot him from there?
Yeah, you can see him pretty clearly right there if you want to go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, yeah.
Say hello for Dad.
That's going to happen twice.
Hey, over here.
19.
19 hits.
Love it. And 26. So
26 hits.
Love it.
How much?
8 lightning damage.
I
Okay.
didn't want to
The
hold up
second
the
one does 2, 3, 7 fire damage plus an extra D8 because of Zephyr Strike. Wow, and of course you know how many fucking ones I've rolled tonight?
Good. Well, you get extra D8 just because of Zephyr Strike?
Yeah, it once before the spell
He's
ends,
smiling.
you can give yourself advantage on one attack roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra 8d4 or 1
That's so
d8
fucked.
force damage. So that was 1 force damage.
Gotcha. All right. And you're ragging on him. He's looking pretty injured. We're gonna go over to
Me.
Yeah, actually Eddy, because Eddie's going to then. You see, he loads his crossbow and he gets ready for another shot when he stands up. Cab, what do you want to do?
I double movement, just straight. I move past this bitch, and I jump up onto the bar, and I hop across.
Can you point to where you're going?
Run her over.
And I push her to the side. I say, move.
So you
wench."
go 5, 10, 15, 20,
No, I
20.
move straight through her, and I push her. I'm like,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
35,
Sure.
40, 45, 50.
You're doing double movement?
No, I hop across the bar top.
Okay. Go, give me an athletics check as you just and you're so even though you could walk around her, you push her out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see she ow! As you just
Move, wench.
yeah, she falls on the ground. And you can see turn.
12.
All right, and as you kind of you jump up and you kind of it's a little bit higher than you would normally think, but you're able to like go over it. So you kind of like dolphin hop. Exactly. Yeah, it's more like that because you misjudge your height and you're like I'm not gonna be able to get my feet or anything, but you dolphin hop and you fall down into the other side and you're prone now. But you can look over and there he is.
His bonus action.
Action surge.
Oh, I could do that. Yeah.
Never mind, dude. You don't have that. You're not a fighter, dude.
Oh, what are you talking
So are you gonna use an action surge?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want? You're prone.
I was like, I didn't know what one. Okay, fine. I stand up for 5 more feet,
Okay.
and then I attack 3 times.
Go ahead. And he's just crouched, looking. He like turns around and you
13 misses.
misses. He's like, whoop.
22.
That hits.
And oh my god, 12.
That misses.
Yeah.
9 radiant damage.
Oh god, he's like attacking me back.
All right. And he doesn't like it. Ah!
Good way to give.
Oh, that literally hit the back of my head.
You can jump. Right below can jump.
So you
Oh,
see
God.
the assassin crouched there. He goes, yeah, and he on either side of him he stabs out and tries to stab each of you.
Just tackling the blanket
Good way to
at head height.
So for you first,
Uh-huh.
21 hit you?
It does.
I whip out my shield.
No. You didn't say that. Does an 18 hit you?
Oh no.
18 doesn't hit you?
No, my AC is 20.
With a shield?
Without a shield.
Without a shield?
Yeah.
That one
That's
was
so
strong.
fucked.
Yeah.
I've talked to
you
you about it.
Constitution saving throw.
13.
That is a fail. So you're going to be taking.
Let me double check that. I'm basing
Sure.
that off of memory.
26 slashing damage.
Oof.
Decimo, turn on the citizens.
I am down.
All right. Okay? So you're down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was your HP at?
25.
And you took how much again? You
26.
took 26. So what's your max HP?
80.
Okay, no, you're fine. You definitely take a lot of extra poison damage, but it doesn't kill you.
Okay.
And you can see as she's just sitting there, like having convulsing on the ground, is poison. You can see like the dagger he lifts up, and there's some like black liquid running down the side of it. And he turns over to you. He's still crouched behind, and he goes, "Now to die like your friend." Juan Decimo.
This dude still hasn't popped up at all.
The dude has not popped up.
Okay, Juan Decimo's gonna run to me. Come, my child.
All right, and he goes, and he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah. Yeah, he has 30 feet of movement. So
Oh, okay, so okay.
He there, and then can he see fucking...
He does have some cover, but he can't see him.
Go for it, Juan.
Go ahead.
I believe in you, my boy. Let's go. The first one does 7 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second one does 9 fire damage.
Gotcha.
I didn't.
Death saving throw for Salarin.
14.
That's a pass. Fat flare on.
What about flap and flare on?
You see Salarin lying unconscious in front of him.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel Zephyr Strike. And with my, I believe, Yeah, with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit on the turtle.
All right, there it is. Makes more sense.
But luckily, I rolled a 6, so you get 6 health back.
Okay, and you immediately come to consciousness.
Sea creature.
Still prone with 6 HP. Eddie, all right, anything else? Sorry, I
that was
forgot.
only the bonus action. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm going to shoot little
Of
tame.
course.
30?
Yes.
And a 16.
Yeah, yes, for you. Yeah, now on easy one.
Fuck yeah, bro. Okay, here we go. Where'd that D4 go?
30? It's not even a critical. That's the
30.
scariest part.
Right.
30?
Okay. Dude, could I stop rolling ones, bro? 6
we hit
lightning
harder,
damage.
but the
Good,
monsters
good.
do too at this level.
And then this one is gonna be 7
I would
force
say
damage.
we're probably.
Cap, what do you want to do?
Lord.
And you hear Eddie's like, make him stand up.
I pebble in, and it was like too hot to touch.
Make him stand up.
Yeah, you hear from behind the bar. So across the bar, I mean.
They have a nice little spot here.
He's crouched. The dude's crouched, and he's like, oh, he's crouched. Dude, he's kind of looking up at you as he just took out. He just went like this and stabbed Salarin, and you see Salarin go unconscious. And now, for a second, and then you go.
Dude, I'm not wasting my fucking action just to make him stand up.
What do you want to do?
I back up.
Yep.
I
Opportunity attack. Does. Please.
whip out my shield.
So what are you doing?
I whip out my shield.
Okay, free
step
action.
back.
You move back. Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Damn.
9 slashing damage. You're going to make a con save.
There's more.
14.
14. You fail.
Nice.
Yeah, you fail. Go ahead. Meet me in the ring. Go ahead and take 26 poison damage.
Oh.
I cast Firebolt.
All right, go ahead.
On that one.
It's not guaranteed.
Oh my god. 20.
All right, you hit him.
Stick it in his asshole. Stick it in his asshole.
14 fire damage.
Describe how you kill him.
We should get flags made and we just march around with them.
And you can see he's crouched there with his dagger, and as you back up, he slashes you, and it just burns. As he said, he goes.
And then I point my sword at him. Out come like just, and a fireball envelops his face.
Just completely blows back as Salarin's laying down. The fire goes over top of her head. Yeah, just the whole thing. He just gets blown back, and he lands right next to you, Salarin, just the dead body, as he stops moving. All right, and the bar kind of gets quiet. You can see people are still running around, running out. It's a lot of more people have emptied out of here by now. Let me just get this last shot, I guess.
Anybody that runs away from me, I kill.
I take the opportunity. Yeah.
As I crawl my way, look towards you, and I'm like, find the halfling.
He's over there.
And you
then
can
I kind of claw my way back up to the bar,
and you can hear someone like, "Get the guards!"
and I'm like, who runs this place?
And you can see the woman kind of comes out, and her like lower lip is just trembling as she's looking around. She's like, I do.
And I go ahead and I hand her 20 gold. And I say, we're sorry for the trouble. We were just protecting a friend from the Black Hand.
And you can see she just looks like she's going through an emotional roller coaster here.
I'm running around to the end of the bar.
Thank you for saving our bar from the Black Hand.
That's all we were trying to do. We're gone now. And I hand her the 20 gold.
Yeah,
for the
don't you want to stay around and tell them?
No.
I need to rest. And
then you leave the gold there.
And I go.
You get 11 more health.
Okay.
Salarin. So what's Cav doing? And you can see Eddy kind of runs over and he goes, "That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking about."
I run over and I say, I say, go to the docks and go to the ship with the big tree monster on the head of it.
All right.
Just follow me, and I start heading towards our ship.
And you can see Eddy starts following Salarin out. And what do you guys do?
Kind of be separate.
But we can walk out separate.
I was gonna say, I mean, I would like to be here with the guards to be like, look at this. Now you should get off our case.
So there,
I
he's
can't
staying.
speak to
Salarin
normal.
and
Yeah.
Eddie have already
What?
left.
We're gone. Yeah.
Are you staying with Cab?
I'm staying, but I'm not going to be near him because I know Norman's going to come. and
So
if Norman comes-
where is Flareon?
So I'm assuming you're just going to be at the bar.
Yeah.
So I'll just be like at like this table over here, with 1DC mode, just like chilling, just watching, waiting.
Wanting.
Yes, yes. That is why I removed myself from the situation. Flareon is trying to learn.
You can see. So yeah, and as I removed myself from the situation, you can see this guy's like over here like talking. And he's like, "That was pretty fucking good shooting, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Can I get your autograph?"
Of course, bro.
And he
Then I
pulls out
take
like
my arrow and
Don't
just
fucking
shove it.
cut me.
oh
is
my
my
god.
autograph.
Yeah. There's my autograph, bitch. Anyways, my god, he's dead. Anyways, so yeah, and as you guys are kind of, Cavs is sitting there at the bar like drinking, like you can see the woman's like a shaky hand giving
I'm
you
pouring the alcohol in my wounds. Like,
and you can see as the door, like about 2 minutes tick off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Metagaming. So, and what, you're gonna put the tables back?
No, actually, fuck it. I'm
There we
leaving
go.
it.
Yeah, he
Alright,
leaves
that's
it there.
more flare on.
Yeah.
And you can see as the doors kick open, you can see there's two guards that come in. They don't look like Norman, but you can see the two guards and he goes, "What's all this? What's all this then?"
I walk over to the two guards.
And you can see the dead bodies of Slimy behind the thing, and people are already starting to talk, and everyone's saying things at once. And he goes, "Oh, all right, everyone, calm down. What's this here,
I
mister?"
walk up to the two guards and I say,
Uh-huh.
"Tell Norman the two best assassins the Black Hand has are dead." And then I push through them and I walk to the docks.
And as soon as he starts walking out, I follow him. I just look at him and I wink, and then I walk in.
And as you kind of push aside, you can see the crowd kind of moves in to talk all at once. And you can see the guards look over and see like the pretty obvious like, as their capes, because they came in more like cloaked and stuff. But as the battles progressed, you can see things have cut across, and you can see just the red and black color schemes of their armor and stuff already give away that it's the Black Hand. And you can see the guards like already come over and they're kind of looking through their stuff and like pulling like their face out. And he goes, "Bloody hell, they killed both of them!" And as you guys step out into the crowded streets, and Flareon,
I peek my head back in. I'm like, "Yo, y'all gonna let us take some of that?" Then like pointing at their bodies.
and you see he turns over and he goes, "Oi, mate, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do here. We're gonna have to get Norman down here. He's gonna have to."
Never mind. And I just heard him walking.
Never mind, we're good.
And yeah, you see Flareon disappear
that,
back
Flareon.
out.
I go and I walk back and I push back through them and I rummage to see if there's like any.
So you come by and
Yeah.
he goes, yeah, as you start rummaging through, and he's like, "Oi, hey, we have to keep this here for police activity. We have to see if they're spies. I don't want you touching the evidence there, mate."
What
What?
did you expect was gonna happen?
You see the one guard, and he's like, "Oh, oi," and he goes, "What are you looking for? What do you want from him? Can we
Never-
just wait till we
never
get
mind.
Norman
Fuck
gets
it.
here?"
Fuck, I leave
All right, and you walk out the door. But I'm sure Norman would have some questions.
and I walk away.
And you walk out, and
Yep.
so yeah, you guys come out to the crowded street, and you're gonna go where?
Head to the docks.
I'm
but,
minusing that 20 gold.
Thank you.
Thank you. I walk to the docks and I make sure no one's following us.
So yeah, and you guys don't notice anything suspicious as you guys get all the way back to the harbor, and you can see off in the distance as you guys get to the harbor. What is Salarin and Eddy doing?
Salarin and Eddy went to the Strahd Slayer.
Gotcha. And you guys can see off in the distance are Salarin and Eddy boarding the ship.
I will say, because that's absolutely what she would have done, I made sure that both she and he had cloaks put on and were just traveling as
I like it.
inconspicuously as physically possible.
Gotcha. And Eddy has his cloak up. Yeah, like upon your mention.
You know what? Fuck it. I cast Greater Invisibility on Eddy.
And before
All right. Yeah, and you can see
Wait,
Eddy.
Greater Invisibility, does that work on multiple people?
Greater invisibility is only 1 minute.
I cast it on Eddy as soon as we leave the bar. Basically, the moment we're leaving the bar.
Gotcha, and he disappears, and you guys
Yeah.
keep moving down towards the
And-
docks. And after about a minute of you guys heading down there, he reappears, and he goes, "Let's keep moving."
You are invisible.
Also-
I don't know if you noticed.
As I left, I grabbed my
We'll
little
use that spell slot.
my shopping bag. Of
Greater invisibility,
clothes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what did you say?
yeah.
Before I left, I grabbed my shopping bag of clothes.
Sure, I assumed you got your stuff. You start heading down towards the docks. After a minute, he appears.
Yeah.
He goes, "That was badass. You can do that on command."
If you believe in what I believe in.
And, tell me what you believe in. Sign me up. Where do I go?
Where do I go?
Who's your god? You guys keep heading down
30
towards.
years of devotion to
Exactly.
a god.
So you guys head down to the docks, and as you guys get down there, you two, Cab and Flareon, you guys bring up the rear as you all reconvene on the Strahd Slayer, and you can see Irina gives Cab a hug, and at this point, Toward and Jog are there. They've come back, and you can see there's also what's his name, the pirate boy Dex, and then plus
Digby and
got
Kip.
I
Dig.
turn to Eddie as we get back to the Strahd.
I thought Digby and Kip
You
were captured.
you best make your way
It's,
to our ship. I have a feeling Norman's gonna be here soon to ask questions.
Hey man, I'm not gonna argue if someone tells me to get down, and you can
You're-
see.
You're a halfling, and actually, I'm going to as well.
Gotcha.
And Dex is no other member of Blackbeard's crew is on the ship other than me, right?
Yes, there are. As you
Blackstrap.
walk in, you can see not only is Toward and Jog reconvened here, but you also see a big, fat human, and then there's also a tall, slender elf. You would know him as Nile, and you know that the first one I talked about was Bradburn.
Okay.
And as you walk on, he was like, "Hey there, Salarin,
I
he's
just, like,
already back."
I do a couple of quick whistles. I'm like, Niall and Bradburn, back to our ship right now. There's heat coming, and they don't need to know that we're part of this.
Hey, yes, sir.
And so we, the three of us, head back to our
And Dex
ship.
says, should I come with you?"
You bet your sweet fucking ass you should.
All right.
Damn it!
And you can see Niall is like, "Let's go." And
Should you guys
So
take
the-
Eddie with you?
Eddie will hide and stay with you.
he's gone down in the bottom part of
He's
your
a
guys' ship.
halfling. I'm sure he can hide successfully.
I say-
And Toward's
Eddie-
like, "How was it?"
I say, Eddie, feed the horses while you're down there.
All right, man. I'm good.
All right,
I'm good
so
with
the
animals. Well, as you guys are leaving, Dex, as you guys get to the ramp, you, Salarin, and all the crew, as you know, you're like, "Let's go." Dex says, "Yar, what should we say? Do we want to have a meeting place for us? Do you guys want to maybe meet somewhere with our ships? Get the fuck out of Kyrios, Yar. Maybe."
Not yet. We're gonna go back to our ship and wait for word. I'm sure the guards, the gauntlet's gonna be over here asking the Strahd for questions, but
And there, Yar, we do need to pay our boat fees.
and we have it. It's fine. Let's just head back.
All right, Yar, and
So
we'll talk.
our crew is heading back to the ship.
Alright.
We
I
have-
guess we'll.
I let them know
Get
that
in
we
contact,
have
yeah.
I let my crewmates know
Uh-huh.
we have information on something that might help us get back to Captain.
Gotcha.
What do you
and they agree. No,
Yeah.
I say,
But we need to lay low.
I say,
Yeah.
hey, I think you should pay your toll eventually, and we should meet at New Barovia. How long does it take to get to New Barovia?
He goes, "Yar, well, let me see." And he goes, "It's about a day's journey, but, if
Well-
each hex is 4 miles.
We're definitely dropping Eddie off at New Barovia.
So, do you want to meet in New Barovia? Maybe
Yes.
stagger our departures a day?
Yes.
It's about a little under a day's journey."
There's no reason for them to suspect us.
Yeah, if you want to wait.
All right. So then I guess the game plan at the moment, you guys leave as quickly as possible.
I feel as if you say, you're a little spooked by the attack of the Black Hand. You're going to berth at New Barovia for a time. That's a very reasonable.
Well, he tries
Excuse
to
to leave.
manufacture children.
You have family to protect. They won't question that.
They won't question
Norman
if I give
knows
them
Norman's a
gold.
bitch.
So what do you
Well,
got?
Norman, I don't think gives a shit about gold. He's kind of one of those religious assholes.
He's one that fucks his own dog.
So what do
Just
you?
throwing that
We
out
shall
there.
see.
So you guys, your group is heading back to the ship.
I say we are leaving.
Our crew will leave for Barovia in 2 days. There we will meet you.
That is, as she walks away with the rest of her crew, that is where she leaves.
And they leave.
What do you have to say?
Bye.
Oh,
Um,
Hi.
Oh, well, we'll meet again.
And she walks away.
And Juan D. Seaman goes, anyways.
That's right, buddy.
That's right, buddy. You too.
As she walks away, you watch as there's just a mild glowing for a moment, and then she disappears from a distance.
All right. Is the rest of the crew around you?
Okay. They kind of got around me, and then as they dispersed, I was gone.
Gotcha. It's in a cool thematic scene.
Exactly.
All right, so we back aboard the Strahd Slayer. You know Irina's hugging Cam and everything, and you can what's his face is in the brig. What do you two want to do? What do you guys? Tower says, what should we do?
Well,
Jock says, I'll drive the ship.
well, we're going to we should wait for Norman to inevitably come visit us.
And he goes, Jock says, why don't we just pay the toll and leave?
Who do we pay the toll to?
The ship, the harbor master. And you can see he points off, and you can see like near the entrance of the harbor where it meets the plate where you go from the harbor to the city. There's like a gatehouse there, and you can see like that's where you would pay your tolls.
Okay.
He says we might as well just pay it and get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Who's gonna go pay the toll?
You do it.
You want me to go do the toll thing?
Yes.
All right. Well, wish me luck. And you can see Jog starts walking off. He goes, anyone else want to come with me?
No.
All right. And you can see Jog walks off the boat and he starts heading off towards he heads off into the crowd, and you guys can see he kind of he disappears off into the crowded streets as you guys wait there.
Can we just randomly here?
Anybody want to come with me? No.
No.
Well, as he starts his interview, he turns around, he comes back, and he goes, "Wait, hold on. Who's gonna pay for this?"
How much is it?
And he goes, "Well, I do believe that he said something about 1 gold per day, 24-hour stay."
How much gold do you have on you?
He looks through his pockets and he goes, "Why? I don't remember.
This is your ship.
This
You
is
are the
true. This
captain."
is my ship. I guess I am the captain." And he's going to.
Jared's gonna come back. You just need to lose.
Yeah, you need so. Yeah, he disappears off into the crowd, and about 15 minutes go by, and he comes back, and he goes, "All right, everything's cool,
Cool.
sweet." I didn't say anything about the Black Hand or anything like that, and they just kind of took my gold, and then I left.
Good boy.
Good.
Good. And then, so you guys all, he goes, "Now, hold on, everyone," and then he rams the boat into the, no, I was kidding, again. And, anyway, so you guys, forward. So you guys back the boat off, and,
The earth parts.
exactly. And you guys are headed where?
To New Barovia.
You guys want to call it there?
Well, I show Irina her new small clothes.
And she goes, "Cab, I love it.
And here's your dress.
And the red's my favorite color."
Yes. And here's... Oh, and Eddy, is... before I tell him to go feed the horses, I'm I get my hack back and I put it on. And I'm like, I have one for you as well.
For Irina?
Yeah.
She goes, "Cab, I love it. We're like pirate adventurers."
Well, we better fit the ballot, you know what I'm saying?
All right, well, hopefully you can procure some child clothes here soon on the road.
Hey, Cap, I'll give you 5 gold to do the Strahd thing. Don't forget.
No.
Dang it.
then-
I really want that to happen.
So yeah, we'll fade out there as you guys leave Kyrios towards New Barovia. So
they leave. Our ship is staying.
for 2 days.
We're staggering it. Yeah. To not look suspicious as fuck.
I'm saying 48 hours from the moment you left. Does that sound good, or you want less time?
No, that's what I said. 48 hours.
I mean, okay.
I will hold true to what I said.
You could make an argument. You said 2 days, which doesn't mean 24.
No. I'm gonna say 2
48.
days because 24 hours looks a little
Gotcha.
weird since we've been here for like 6 months.
And we'll pick up next week as the Strahd Slayer makes its way towards New Barovia and then Nizeli, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.